It's Michael and Jordachi! How are you guys? Good to see you. Just a heads up, tonight has been absolute insanity, so I don't know exactly how the next half hour is gonna go. I'm hoping nothing crazy will happen, but Auden has been really cranky. She's not quite asleep yet. She was for a minute. I'm watching my baby monitor. And Ander is home, but he is actually doing a video Zoom call, like a Zoom meeting. I guess there's some high school bass fishing team that hired him to basically sit and tell him how to catch fish and do really, hey, it's Seven! How are you, Seven? And here comes Charlotte. Charlotte. No, nope. You can do it at lights out. Not right now. Oh, well, you know what? Just kidding. Close the door behind you. You can do it right now.
All right, everybody.
There she is. I do have that Night of Insanity motherly look. And actually, I really tried to put myself together.
Have her join.
Have her join. Yeah, well. She has to go to bed in a half hour.
It's prime time.
There you go. That's our sound effect. I will find that and I will make it our sound effect. It's Alex. How's Alex?
Wait, says
I am. What are those emotes? Lurking. Prime time. Yes. Okay, you need to go into your room, darling.
look at my list too. Are you ready?
She has a loose tooth. She's getting old. She is getting old.
Yep.
Okay, I need.
How many toes does a fish have? How many wings on a cow? A wonder, yep, a wonder.
I love ya. Go to your room.
He says they grow up so fast.
Don't they ever? Yeah, baby girl is a year, which totally blows my mind. Yeah, tonight has just been wild. I cannot. I mean, it's always kind of a gamble, honestly, when I stream and Anders working after I get the girls to bed, because I cut it really close. I really realistically should probably push my stream time back to 8, but I don't want to do that because I already don't have a lot of time to stream as it is. But I should probably push it back to 8 because then I can legitimately kind of make sure everybody's okay before I start, because Auden was having a really hard time. Yeah, it's her first birthday today, which totally blows my mind. But yeah, I had to kind of literally 10 minutes before I went live, I had to throw my hair up in a bun. I had to change my shirt really fast. I was not ready because I didn't realize so when I looked at Anders' calendar, I just saw he had stuff written all day today. And I was like, okay, that means he has a guided trip in the morning and a guided trip in the afternoon. I didn't actually take the time to read the stuff. And so he had a full day guided trip, which is 8 hours of fishing. And then he came home and then he had this Zoom thing. And I just didn't know that was happening. And then all of a sudden, he was in the shower and I was getting dinner on the table. And I suddenly realized, wait a minute, I'm supposed to stream tonight. We can't both be doing our thing in the office. So I had to help him get something set up in the bedroom. Bless him. He was like, it's okay. Just help me get something set up in the bedroom. Cause I gotta get ready. And so he's in the bedroom right now, but then I was like, how am I supposed to get ready? He's in the bedroom doing this class. So anyway, it's been a mess. It's been crazy, but it's okay. Just go along tonight. I'll clear my schedule. I know. And I always say I'm going to end when I always say I'm going to end, and then I never do. So we all know my habits. But anyway, so tonight's just been kind of wild, but Auden seems like she's down. So today was the first day I never gave her a bottle. And I think that messed with her juju. I don't know. I think she just sensed something was different. Normally when she first wakes up, I'll give her a bottle, but I was just like, nope, you are not a baby anymore. You do not need bottles. You can drink out of a cup with a straw. We've got 2 special little cups for her with straws. And I was just like, you can drink milk out of those, and she didn't want it. So I was like, all right, fine. So I just gave her a little cup of Cheerios and stuff. And she was fine for the most part today. She was pretty fine, but she was okay. But the last half of the day, she got kind of sort of cranky and she started fighting her afternoon naps. And so I'm thinking to myself, gosh, is she ready to drop down to 1 nap yet? She's only 1. Most kids don't drop that second nap until they're at least, like, what? I guess they say between a year and 2 years. But there's no way. She's clearly still tired in the afternoon. So anyway, the last half of the day was kind of weird and bizarre. But anyway, I'm here and I am relatively put together, and Anders should be finished in, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes, something like that. And then hopefully he can help Charlotte out. So, but she gave us our primetime sound effect. I've been kind of waiting for a good one because usually she comes in and there's all sorts of there's all like a mess, and now I see our internet is probably going to struggle because he's streaming something. But I just saw my thing dip into the red, and I'm sorry. Maybe tonight is just it's not meant to be. I still have a bottle every night. Well, I mean, I'd love for somebody to sit me down in a nice cozy blanket and pop something delicious into my mouth and just let me just sit there and just have not a care in the world. That would be amazing. And actually, I don't know. So like she had dinner with us and everything. So I have a feeling she's slightly hungry because she didn't eat a lot for dinner. But I'm just like, well, that's what happens. This is what we do now. Well, thanks, Jordachi. I appreciate that. I'm trying to keep it together. Last night, I actually had kind of this moment of like panic because of everything that's happening in the world and gas prices. Hands in the air. Whose gas prices are over $4 a gallon? Ours are not yet, but they are so close. Have Andrew raid you when he's done. A Zoom raid. Woo! Yeah. Gas prices aren't quite at $4 here, but they are, I think they are in Utah. And then my brother in Tennessee, I don't remember, but I had this like mini panic attack last night because I was like, oh gosh, what are we going to do? Like, what are we going to do if we can't afford stuff and people stop booking Andrew for trips and we don't have any way to pay our mortgage and we don't have this? And I started getting ahead of myself, I started worrying and making like snowballing. And it took me a little bit to like calm myself down and be like, okay, one day at a time. Jordachi's like, me just went over today. Oh yeah. And I mean, everything I'm seeing, there doesn't seem to be an end in sight. Ooh. Anyway, so I got kind of stressed out last night. I didn't sleep very well because I was really, really nervous. And I thought, you know what I need to do? I need to stream every night because it gives me an opportunity to just not think about all this stuff all the time. Because as a stay-at-home mom, I have things that keep me busy, but when I was working, I never had time to think about this kind of crap because I was working and I was busy. And I certainly don't think about it while I'm streaming because I've got things I'm doing and like I'm, busy. But when I'm home during the day, I just constantly think about like all the crap I have to get done, all the crap I wish I could get done, but I can't get done because I don't have anybody to watch my baby, and I can't get it done while my baby is awake because she will pull all my stuff down or she won't let me. Today, she just wanted to be held all day. And honestly, it was her birthday and she's my baby and that's fine, but I cannot get anything done when she wants to be held constantly. It was mostly the last half of the day. But we did get Stixel to a Walmart parking lot. We've done that for over a week now, and I'm pretty proud of myself for that. That's hard to do because we go and we just sit there, and I feel like it's not doing anything. But I have faith that she will eventually see somebody and not go. Hey, it's Boro with the joke. So I spent this afternoon sending 10 puns to my friends with the hope that at least one of the puns would make them laugh. No puns intended. Oh, I thought you were being serious for a minute. Oh, that was awesome. That was great. I have days when I want to be held all day. I call those Mondays. Yeah. Every day is kind of a Monday for me because I don't really feel like I get a weekend, really. I don't really ever have a day where I'm like, oh gosh, the week is starting next week. I mean, I guess I kind of do because Charlotte's home over the weekends and I'm like, all right, school. But I kind of look forward to Mondays because I'm like, okay, Charlotte is going to school and I'm going to be home all day. I'm driving less overall, playing more games, reading more. Yeah, I think I've said this before. Every free moment I can, I play Horizon Forbidden West. And I'm so glad I have it, and I love it, and it's fabulous, and I almost streamed it tonight, but I'm on my way to a story quest, and I don't want to spoil the story for anybody, so maybe next time I'll stream Horizon Forbidden West, because I have a lot of quests to do, but there's something I need to do first, and that's storyline related. So I don't want to spoil that for anybody. I want it to be kind of like a, just like a side quest stream, but I haven't been able to play it at all today because Auden will not let me play it. If I'm up like moving around and like cleaning and putting things away and stuff, she's pretty chill. She's pretty okay. But if I sit down, and this is just kids in general, but if I sit down, she wants my controller. I can give her her own little controller, little PS3 controller, little GameCube controller, little Wiimote. No, she wants the one I am using. You know what? Mine glows. That's probably part of it. I forgot that. Mine has a little glowing light, and that's probably why she really loves it. Boro's like, I really did spend an entire year sending jokes, memes, encouragement, asking about other people's days, etc., etc. Not everyone every day, of course. It ended being really bad for you. Okay, is that because people didn't respond, or it burned you out because you felt pressured to do it, or because people didn't appreciate it and it made you frustrated and kind of resentful? I'm curious about that. I want to know. I remember you talking about this last time, I think. And I remember you saying something similar. You were like, I tried and it just didn't work out very well or something. Jordachi's been sucked in by Octopath Traveler. I know zippity zap about that game. I literally know nothing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what consoles it's on. I don't have a clue. I did see somebody today. I was just kind of browsing while I was eating my daily lunch of popcorn and Dr. Pepper, which is like pretty normal for me. I was just browsing through some family-friendly channels on Twitch, and I came across a guy who was playing Metroid Prime 2, which caught my eye because I love Metroid Prime 2. And he had, and I know I've seen this before, but he had all these fun little characters that were like walking around on the bottom of his screen. And I was like, where do you get that? I don't know what that is. Is that an overlay? Do you get it from Stream Elements? What is it? And he said it was something called like Stream Avatars or something that you get from Steam or something. It was so cute. All the characters were little video game characters. There was a teeny little Hollow Knight and a teeny little Kirby and a teeny little Link and a tiny, they were so tiny. They were adorable and they were pixelated. Oh my gosh. I was like, those little avatars are so cute. I need to figure out how to do that. Boro says all the above, a little at a time. I think it turned out that I got about a 4% response rate, all said and done. Wow, which wasn't the point, but the silence was discouraging. I would imagine so. I think that would be really, really hard. I know how I feel when I reach out to somebody and they don't answer, and that's just one person. Or if I reach out to somebody over and over and over again and they respond maybe one time out of the 20 times I try, and I'm trying to help them and they just don't want to respond. And we live in this day and age of kind of ghosting all the time. And I'm not saying you absolutely have to respond to my text message every time I text you. That's not what I'm saying, but I just felt like I could have used a little more, I don't know. I can see that being really discouraging as well. I'm a people person and I care a lot about people. And so I think it would get really discouraging if I was constantly, and you say it was 300 people. Wow, that's a lot of work, Boro. I don't blame you for being discouraged. That's a lot of work. And what sucks about that is you're not trying to it's not like you're trying to get them to join an MLM or something. Like, we talk about MLMs pretty often in my channel. I am super anti-MLM. And I'm from Utah, which is like the mecca of pyramid schemes. But, you're like trying to add positive encouragement. Like, if that doesn't work, then what hope do we have? Ugh. When people show you that they don't care, believe them. I agree. I totally agree. I remember seeing that quote somewhere, and that hit me really hard because I thought, how many hours have I spent desperately trying to get some friend to respond to me or some friend to like me back because I always thought very highly of them and I hoped they would think really highly of me, but you don't need to waste your time with people. Whoa, Black Betty, MLM, whoa, Black Betty, MLM, whoa, Black Betty, MLM. I hate MLMs. Man, I could go on and on and on about MLMs. There's a podcast I listen to that's great. It's a little biased, but it's great. But I mean, that's something I kind of grew up around. Although I did see a quote the other day that said something like Bitcoin is it's just the modern day male version of Mary Kay or something like that. And I thought that was really funny. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was a tweet that made me really, really laugh. I don't know, but bye, Boro. It's always lovely to have you here and your jokes. Yeah, MLMs are, and they're wildly popular among, I get all sorts of invites from people in a military city because these military wives are sitting home and they don't have anything to do. And like, I get it. I totally get it. And as a stay-at-home mom that doesn't make any money for myself and isn't technically working, even though I am technically working, Andrew tells me all the time, my money's your money. Like, I do what I do because you do what you do. I couldn't make us money if you didn't do what you did, or you didn't do what you do. And he's right. So I have to shift my way of thinking, but my work is just so different. It doesn't feel the same because I don't actually bring in a paycheck, like physically, like myself. But I can completely understand as a stay-at-home mom, the desire and the what's the word I'm looking for? The draw for MLMs. If they worked, but they don't. But I can completely understand why women fall for it. They are desperately looking for some way to contribute, some way to be part of something, some way to bring in money and feel like they're contributing and they're doing something more than just cleaning up after toddlers all day. Like, I totally get it. Shout out to Andrew. I know he works so hard, and right now he wakes up so early. He's up at like 4:30 every morning, and then he works until, if he has 2 trips during the day, he doesn't get home until probably 9:30, just because the sun comes up so early. So he is really, really excited for daylight saving to start. Isn't that what's coming next week? I think Mary Kay was everywhere here back in 2012-ish. Yeah. The one thing that I do approve of as far as Mary Kay goes is they have a delicious smelling cologne called Domain, and it is the only cologne I will allow Andrew to wear. But we just buy it on eBay. It's so delicious. It's so good. And it's from Mary Kay. But that's it. As far as all their other products and stuff, that's like one of the only products that I'm like, man, yeah, no, you can't find this anywhere else. Only Mary Kay has it. All the other stuff, all their makeup and stuff, go to a Sephora. Find it all the same. It's all the same. Whatever. Probably better quality too, because most of this stuff does not have very good quality. It's all pretty lame. I mean, you know, it's basic. Like, you could go to Walmart and get stuff, and they want to shout about their vegan or organic or whatever, but it's pretty low quality. eBay cheat codes. I know. I think I Googled it one time, and just to see if I could find it anywhere, and it popped up all over eBay, and I was like, oh man, yeah. But that kind of defeats the purpose of Mary Kay, doesn't it? Aren't you supposed to? Well, maybe not, if these women are Mary Kay distributors. And I did have a lady in my church congregation when I was growing up that had a pink Cadillac. She had one of those pink Cadillacs. And I remember being fascinated by it. Do you guys realize how many Mary Kay points and like how much Mary Kay garbage you have to sell in order to get one of those pink Cadillacs? I can't even. Like, so much Mary Kay stuff. Who was she selling to? I mean, I guess it was in Utah and everybody knew everybody and everybody all went to church together, and I'm always reminded of that scene in Edward Scissorhands at the very beginning, before she even finds Edward, and she's going around door to door and she's selling to all her friends, and she gives the same pitch every time. And then there's this one moment where she's like, would you like to try our, and her friend is like, you know I don't ever buy anything from you. And she goes, I know. And then her friend just closes the door. That's what I think of every time I think of MLMs. That's these women that are constantly trying to, a pink Cadillac equals one soul. Yes, it's exactly what it is. Sell me your soul and I will give you a pink Cadillac. They're kind of not, they're not pretty cars. I mean, they're Cadillacs, but it's not a pretty color. It's really not. I can think of 25 other colors I'd rather have a car than that pink, because it's a weird, I mean, it's not a shocking pink. It's not quite like copper. It's a weird pink. I don't know how many of you have seen these pink Cadillacs, but this lady had one and I was just astounded. I could not believe you have to sell so much Mary Kay stuff. But yeah, pink Cadillac equals one soul. That's the real bottom line with Mary Kay. So you got to sell your soul. I mean, a lot of these women kind of sort of do when they join MLMs. They kind of do sell their souls and they go into massive amounts of debt. Most of them, I'd say like 95% of the women that do multi-level marketing schemes end up getting scammed. I'll have to turn that into a laugh. Evil laugh. Okay, what time is it? An ad starts in 21 minutes. I can barely see pink. Colorblind perks. Are you colorblind, really? Like completely colorblind or only mildly colorblind? That is probably a stupid question. Is it possible to be mildly colorblind, or is it like all or nothing? Can you see color or not? I mean, that's really fascinating to me. Well, then you get to save yourself from seeing those sketchy pink Cadillacs because they are not, I mean, they do stand out. They do, but they're not shocking pink. They're kind of a pale, shimmery pink. They're not, I don't know. If I saw one at like a car lot, red-green deficiency. Have you ever tried those glasses? Those cool glasses? Those videos of people getting those glasses and seeing color for the first time will literally never get old, ever. I love them. I love them so much. They're the best videos. What an amazing experience. I mean, I know those glasses are super expensive, but those videos will never get old, ever. But I'm the only person in my family who doesn't need glasses to see. Wait, so your glasses are fake? Is that what you're telling me? You wear fake glasses? I had a boyfriend that wore fake glasses because they were a fashion statement. And they looked good with certain outfits. Never use the colorblind glasses though. I need glasses. I'm so blind. I wear contact lenses. And years and years and years ago, Ander bought a boat before he was sponsored by, what is it? Bass Pro Shops. You don't wear glasses at all? Wait a minute, but in your Instagram picture, you're wearing glasses. I swear. Everybody in your favorite. You are wearing glasses. I swear on my life. You are wearing glasses. I thought you wore glasses. My brother doesn't need glasses either. My brother never needed braces. He never needed glasses. My sister wears glasses. My sister, I don't think my sister desperately needs braces, but I had braces and I need glasses. My mom had braces. She needs glasses. My dad should have had braces, although he didn't really need glasses most of his life. But years and years and years ago, Ander pitched this idea of buying a kind of an expensive boat. And I was like, well, what do I get out of this deal? Because he wasn't a bass fishing guide yet. This was a toy for him. This was something fun for him. And I was like, well, what do I get? And he goes, what do you want? And I said, I want LASIK. And he was like, okay, let's look into, oh, those are just blue light filters. Okay. This whole time I thought you wore glasses. Well, but I told him I wanted LASIK, and then I was like, no, wait. I'm worried about LASIK because I haven't had babies yet, and they tell you that your eyesight can change after you have babies. And so I don't want to get it and then have it change. So instead, we got a Tempur-Pedic mattress, and honestly, I wish I would have gotten the LASIK. Because even if my vision would have changed, it still wouldn't be as bad as it is now. I would have needed contacts. Okay, after a while, I would have needed contacts, but they wouldn't have been nearly as strong. I wouldn't have needed nearly as like intense of a prescription, and it probably would have taken a while. And that Tempur-Pedic mattress, I mean, it was a waste of money. When he pitched it, did Ander get down low and put his hands out in front of him? He's like, hey. He was just like, so, he took me out to dinner and he was like, so, I've been thinking, and here's, I mean, he had a whole pitch And I was like, that's fine, but I feel like I should get something out of this deal too. Like, that's a pretty expensive toy. And I'm a relatively cheap wife. I don't ask for much. Game consoles. Like, I don't ask for jewelry. I don't ask for like massive amounts of clothes. I don't own billions of pairs of shoes. I really love electronics and I love gadgets, and game consoles are kind of my thing. And so I was like, what do I get out of this deal? And I got a Tempur-Pedic mattress, and you know what? I wish I wouldn't have. I wish we had gotten a better bed. I mean, Tempur-Pedic, like, in my head was this amazing thing, and maybe it is for some people, but honestly, there are so many other beds out there that are probably just as good, if not better. And Ander has restless leg syndrome anyway, and so since we were on the same mattress, even though I know they do the whole wine glass thing, and she jumps on it and the wine glass doesn't fall over, I was thinking, oh, that's perfect for us because Ander runs 7 miles in his sleep. No, I could feel him move unless our mattress was on the floor or unless we bought one of their $5,000 frames. So now we actually have 2 twin XL mattresses that we just push together. So we basically have a California King, and we each have our own twin XL bed frame. So he can move his mattresses as much as he wants, and I don't have to feel it. And that was one of the best things we ever did for our sleep, my sleep. He sleeps through anything, but I was the one that was being awakened all the time. And so I feel like that Tempur-Pedic mattress was just a waste. I mean, we had it for years and I wanted it to work so badly. They give you like 100 days to bring it back. And I remember stressing out about it and being like, oh my gosh, I only have like a couple more days left. Are we going to keep this better, aren't we? And I remember thinking very seriously about being like, you know what? I don't think this is worth the hype. And then I thought, no, it's a Tempur-Pedic. How much was it? Oh gosh, it was $2,000, maybe more. I don't remember. I mean, we paid monthly on it, but too much. Totally not worth it. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I don't even want to know because it just makes me want to die because it was money that was so wasted. It was as much as LASIK, if not more, maybe. I don't know. I don't know exactly how much LASIK is, but LASIK would have been so much better. And maybe I'll get LASIK someday. Maybe. I don't know. But that Tempur-Pedic mattress was not worth it. I was really annoyed. And I had clients that had Tempur-Pedic mattresses and they had millions of dollars. And so I was like, well, if my clients use a Tempur-Pedic, then it must be worth it. But they had the whole setup. They had like the movable base. And I think a lot of them actually had California Kings that had 2 separate sides so you could move one or the other or whatever. I think there were a lot of them that were in that situation because they could afford it. They could throw down however many grands it took to buy a bed setup like that. We couldn't. We just got the mattress, and then I think we put it on some crappy little like metal bed frame. Yay. And then when we finally pulled the money together to get an actual like wooden bed frame, I accidentally ordered the wrong size and we got a full instead of a queen. And so we ended up having to sell it on like Facebook Marketplace for a fraction of the cost. I mean, the whole thing was just a disaster. Ugh, makes me so mad. Boo. So yeah, I wish I would have gotten LASIK, but this whole time I thought Jordachi wore glasses. You built your bed? Of course you built your bed frame. Of course you did. And actually, my sister-in-law, Tara, she's a woodworker, and they were supposed to come out last Christmas. Was it last Christmas? Or was it 2 Christmases ago? I don't remember. But they were supposed to come out, and they were going to build. She was going to bring, since they were going to drive, she was going to bring all her stuff, her saws and all this stuff, and she was going to build us like tons of furniture. For Christmas, she was going to build us bed frames, and then she was going to build a custom-built loft bed for Charlotte because her mattress is too thick to work with just store-bought loft bed frames, which was another situation where I purchased the bed frame. I was halfway through putting it together, and then there was this big warning: do not use mattresses thicker than so many inches. So yeah, we had to. Luckily, Walmart did take that one back because it hadn't even been used. And so even though it was all put together, they were like, yeah, sure, we'll just use it as our show model. So they took it back, thankfully. But She was going to come out and build us all this custom stuff, and I was so excited. And then Corona was like this huge, it spiked, and my dad was like, we can't make it. We just don't feel safe, you know? And so we never got our custom made bed frame. I was so sad. But then they actually got us bed frames for Christmas one year. They got us these like Amazon basic metal bed frames, but they're super tall and they don't move and they don't creak and they're great. They're super great. Andrew can like move all over the bed and like kick around in his sleep and I don't hear anything. It's fantastic. You forget I've seen what you look like. Yeah. Yes. Yep. I've seen your face. Okay. Let me run a really quick 1 minute ad and then we'll get to reading my chapter. We have 2 chapters left and then the book will be over. I hope you guys have enjoyed my book. I'm kind of ready to be finished with it because not because I don't love it, because I do love it, but because it kind of cuts into my game time. So I'm sort of looking forward to, not that, I don't want that to sound bad. I'm going to run a 60-second ad. I'll be right back for those that watched the ad. But it just cuts into my game time. So like with Horizon Forbidden West, I feel like I don't have as much time. That one time that I played it and had my butt handed to me on a shiny silver platter. Wow. You guys watched me really struggle. And there was a side quest I actually did just a couple nights ago that really rocked me. And Charlotte was watching me do it. And she was like, Mama, maybe you should just not do this one. And I was like, don't tell me how to play. I was trying to keep it, but I was like, Charlotte, I can do this. I just have to strategize. Just please let me do this. And she was like, okay. And then she would, I would die again. And she would be like, Mama, I think this is too hard. Charlotte, this isn't too hard. I just have to do it correctly, okay? I just have to aim correctly. I've got to get his gun off of his back without alerting all the other machines. I finally did it, but bless her. She was like, Mama, maybe this is too hard for you. I was like, I appreciate your faith in me, child. And I didn't mean to snap. I wasn't mean to her, but I was just like, Charlotte, I need you to let me play. I'm just let me play, okay? I don't need you telling me how to play. Or not necessarily telling me how to play, but telling me that I suck. I don't need you to tell me that I suck because I know I suck at this game. I'm really bad with, she does. And I'm really bad with, I think my only gripe about that game is close combat with a bow and arrow.
Okay, so hey,
that is my one issue. Now, I will say, this isn't a spoiler really, but in Horizon Forbidden West, they do offer you more opportunities to use your spear, and they offer you some kind of skill point type deals where you can learn like combos. And that's great because there are certain situations where it just makes more sense to fight melee than it does to shoot your bow and arrow. When you are 6 feet in front of a Ravager, I guess they're huge, but still, close combat with machines with a bow and arrow is terrible because you don't move as fast and it's terrible. And so that was some of my struggle the other night was, you have to pull the arrow back and you have to, it was just, you're too close to the machine because once they see you, they run after you. And then where do you go from there? Nowhere. You just have to just kind of continue to dodge, I guess. Anyway, it took me a really long time to finish it, but I did it. So it is what it is. And actually, before I start reading, let me go make sure Charlotte has lights out because it's about that time. And shoot, I should have run the ad then, but I'll be back in just a minute. I gotta go see if Charlotte has... if Anders done, that's what I need to go check. So give me just competitive games bring out my feels. Fighting games do the worst. Yeah, I got really frustrated. And of course, that's why Charlotte was like, Mama, just stop. I was like, no, I can do this. Just don't remind me how much I suck. I just have to. I'm fine if it's one-on-one. But if there are multiple machines and they all come at me at one time, there's no way. I really, really suck. I will be right back. get this chapter read, and then we can get this monkey business underway. Oh man, life is insanity. Okay, we're on chapter 19. We have 2 chapters left. And then no, go to bed. Go. It is lights out. Go to bed. If you need something, go ask Papa. He's done. Good night. Nope. It's lights out. You should have come in earlier. Not now. You waited too long. But Mom, I love you. I know. Don't make me feel any more guilty than I already feel. Did you hear about the man who jumped into a river in France? He was in oh man, see, this is another one that I'm going to totally butcher because I don't know how to properly pronounce that word. He was insane. Okay. For a second, I had to figure it out. He was insane. That was good. That one wasn't, okay, I redeemed myself for the last time when I completely, totally botched your joke because I didn't understand what something was. I know, and it's hard to stream when she's about to go to bed because I know she wants to be in here with me. I told her we would stream on the 3rd Sunday of the month. That's going to be our stream day because Ander is relatively like home on those Sundays. Okay, chapter 19. It was when the trembling finally stopped that Amelia opened her eyes. She groaned, flinching at the pain in her legs before absent-mindedly running a finger along the many cuts in her jeans. Blood soaked the denim. The cuts were painful, but they weren't very deep. Her cheek, on the other hand. Amelia winced again as she shifted in Finn's driver's seat, grateful she was out of Skytown. The car began to descend, and she thought longingly of Nora's warm, comfortable house that waited for her. Would Finn be there already? Had he told Benteen and Nora what happened? But when Amelia sat up and looked out the window, she frowned. The car was moving toward a dark road she'd never seen before. Rows and rows of darkened warehouses surrounded her as the car landed on the pavement, and she moaned softly. She must have made a mistake when fiddling with Finn's navigation unit. She'd been so frightened, barely able to think straight after the splinter attack, and now she'd gone and gotten herself lost. The car came to a stop after rounding a dark corner, and the navigation unit pinged loudly as the words recalibrating popped up on the screen. I guess that's one word. The word recalibrating popped up on the screen. Amelia reached out to touch it, unsure of what to do, but stopped when the car began moving again. It rounded another corner and another until it halted suddenly, and Amelia saw a lone figure moving in the darkness ahead of her. Instantly, she reached for the gun lying under Finn's seat. She'd found it when her trembling fingers accidentally dropped his car's remote, and she'd rummaged beneath the seat to retrieve it. She'd been shocked, but also relieved to finally have a real weapon, and she curled her fingers around it as the shadowed figure drew closer. Amelia squinted out the window, holding her breath. The figure walked slowly, haltingly, and it was only when it passed under a dim light from a nearby warehouse that Amelia suddenly realized it was Finn, she shouted, dropping the gun. Her cheek seared painfully when she opened her mouth. Finn! Throwing herself from the car, Amelia ran to him, her feet stumbling slightly as her legs throbbed. Finn stopped, turning and blinking in the car's headlights. He lifted an arm to shield his eyes, and when Amelia reached him, she threw her arms around his neck. Finn, she exclaimed, squeezing him tightly. What happened? What is this place? What are you doing here? Finn looked down at her in surprise, his face smeared with what looked like dirt and blood. His eyes were bloodshot, and his lower lip was bleeding. Amelia, he said, his voice dry and cracked. He reached out a hand to touch her cheek. You're hurt, and it's all my fault. He looked away from her, ashamed. I'm fine, Amelia lied, shaking him. It wasn't your fault. What happened to you? My car, he said hoarsely. You tracked me? My phone tracked my phone. Amelia released him, her elation turning to worry. Finn, she asked. Finn, tell me what happened. You're safe, Finn said in a hollow voice. She wanted me to tell her where you were, but I didn't. And you, the splinter... Scarlet? Amelia asked. He wasn't making any sense. Finn, was it Scarlet who hurt you? Tell me what happened at the park. Finn stared blankly at the ground, then ran a hand through his hair. He looked like he'd been crying, and there were large, bloody gashes on his wrists. It was Sandon, he muttered. Sandon recognized you from that picture. He said he saw you at Wiseman Henry's when you went with Nora. But how? Amelia began, but her eyes widened in shock. The man she'd run into, the one she thought was attractive. She remembered how he'd looked at her, scrutinizing her appearance, and she raised her hands to her mouth. I'm so sorry, she exclaimed. I didn't know. Of course you didn't, Finn said quietly. I ran into him at here a few nights ago, and he asked me all these questions about you. I never should have taken you to Skytown. He found the picture of us when he searched my room. I asked you to take me there, Amelia said, tugging at Finn's sleeve. But that doesn't matter now. What did they do to you? Nothing, really, Finn said. Sandon and Scarlet tried to get me to tell them where you were. He paused, then shook his head. I didn't tell them. You're safe. It's not me I'm worried about right now, Amelia growled, shaking him again. It's you! What happened? Where did they take you? Here, Finn said miserably, gesturing around them at the darkened warehouses. They brought me here. Here? Amelia asked. But why? Because they knew it was important to me, Finn said. His voice was suddenly thick with emotion, and he wiped his face on his sleeve. I didn't think I never thought she'd... He turned away from Amelia. And now it's gone. All of it. It's all... Everything I did. Everything she did. It's gone. Amelia held her breath, then gently placed a hand on Finn's arm. Finn, she said, watching him flinch. I don't understand, but I'd like to, if you're willing to tell me. Finn looked back at her, his gray eyes filled with a sorrow that took her breath away. For a few moments, he was silent. Then, in a low, flat voice, he began to speak. It occurred to Finn, as he stood trembling beside Amelia, that he had never spoken these words aloud to anyone in his entire life. His mother's death and all that happened as a result had festered inside him for years, slowly replacing pieces of his soul with an emptiness he could never fill. My mother used to have this studio in our house, he began, averting his eyes from Amelia. I used to watch her paint there for hours. She taught me so many things in that room. It was our place, together. He could recall the room perfectly, the way it looked, the way it smelled. He remembered where the edges of the table were worn from his mother's hands, and which paint jars were stained, and which ones were clean. My dad never talked to me about my mother after he told me she died, Finn continued. He didn't like going inside that room, but I did. Everything inside it was hers, her paintings, some finished, some not, her supplies, her books. It even smelled like her. When my nightmares started, that's where I went. If I sat there, alone, I could almost pretend that she could walk into the room at any minute, and it kept me calm. Finn's father found him asleep inside the studio on multiple occasions, but he never spoke to Finn about it. He hardly spoke to Finn about anything. Finn had always wondered if the day his mother died, she'd taken a piece of his father with her. He'd never been the same after her death. I don't remember when I started taking things, Finn said. It was only small things at first, paintbrushes, towels. But then I started sneaking bigger things into my room. Sketches, paintings, and books. I kept them under my bed. My dad had no idea. It was like having her in the room with me. Finn sighed, then clenched his fists. When Scarlet came into our lives, he muttered, she immediately took complete control of the house. She loved my dad at first. She doted on him, treated him like a king. She hired women to take care of me, and anything I ever wanted was handed to me the instant I asked for it. I should have been happy. But Finn hadn't been happy. Far from it. Scarlett and I argued a lot, Finn continued. I didn't like the way she talked to me and the way she talked about my mother. When I was 8 years old, Scarlett told me I'd grieved for long enough and that it was time to accept that my mother was gone. I told her I wished she was dead. Finn closed his eyes and dropped his chin to his chest. The next day, she was gone. Scarlett? Amelia asked. She hadn't made a sound since he'd begun speaking. He'd almost forgotten she was there. My mother, he said. He never forgot the panic he'd felt that morning when he woke to find his bedroom walls bare. The hallway, the kitchen, every picture and painting was gone. It was like she'd been erased, Finn said, sniffing and rubbing his eyes. Like she'd never even been in the house. Amelia put a hand over her mouth, horrified. I think the worst part was opening that studio door, Finn said. I knew what I was going to find, but it was... Eventually, Scarlett turned that room into an office. But your mother's things? The photos of her? Amelia asked. What did she do with them? She didn't... The only thing I ever found, apart from the things I'd hidden under my bed, was this, Finn said sadly. He pulled out his wallet and handed Amelia the small photo he'd gazed at thousands of times. I found it behind a bookcase. It was taken at Skytown on my 5th birthday. Amelia took the photo, cradling it gently in her fingers. Her expression, which had been hard, suddenly softened. My dad never said a word about what Scarlett did, Finn said. Not once. Never in my whole life had I felt so violated. And I went crazy. I stopped eating. I was almost hospitalized. I couldn't concentrate in school and did so poorly in my classes that I was held back a year. I hardly ever left my room, and I fought with Scarlett constantly. And still, my dad said nothing. Scarlett blamed him for my behavior. She told him he was a terrible father, that I was out of control. He retreated, just like I did. We're similar in that way. Finn glared at the ground. He'd hated Scarlett more than anything in the world, but he'd also hated his father. Why hadn't he said anything, done anything? How could he allow something like that to happen? That was when I began to paint, Finn said, flexing his hands in front of him. I recreated every painting I had of my mother's, hundreds of times while my dad and Scarlett slept. I memorized her books and created hundreds of pieces of my own, and I hid them all over my room. I was obsessed. I never slept, and my grades continued to suffer until Scarlett finally found out what I was doing. He sighed heavily. I was 13 years old, and I sat on my bed as she threw everything away. All of my paintings, my mother's things. I got some of it back after sneaking out of the house that night, but a lot of it was damaged. She told me never to paint again. But why? Amelia burst out. What did she have against your painting? Finn frowned. Scarlett likes power, he said. Everything she says, everything she does, she has to have control. I made her angry with my defiance, so she took away the only thing that made me happy. And when I still wouldn't stop, she only became more angry with me. She's twisted, Amelia snarled. What a horrible, awful person. She's a monster. Once Scarlett was elected president, she didn't have time to deal with me anymore, Finn sighed. She gave me Benteen as a security guard and barely ever spoke to me. We spent a few years like that, only speaking to one another if we were forced to. They were some of the best years of my life, until the day I turned 18. Benteen and I were really close, but I refused my security detail and went out into the city on my own for the very first time. That's when I found my warehouse. Finn still remembered the way he felt when he'd first walked inside. It was like walking into his mother's studio again. He felt completely and utterly at peace. He was finally alone. The warehouse was abandoned, and I decided to make it my own studio, Finn explained. I spent weeks cleaning it out and getting it ready. I filled it with my things and my mother's things, and that's where I worked. Nobody, not even Benteen, knew. But he worried about me. He checked up on me a lot, and he made sure I knew how to protect myself. He made sure I understood that I'm a target. Which is why you have a loaded gun in your car, Amelia said. Finn hesitated, finally meeting her gaze. How did you... I accidentally dropped the car remote under your seat tonight, she said. When I tried to find it, I found the gun instead. Finn sniffed irritably. You seem to have a habit of finding things I'm trying to keep hidden, he murmured. He hadn't planned on telling her about the gun. Have you ever had to use it? Amelia asked. The gun? No, Finn said. Whenever I come here, it's always deserted. No one comes around here. His voice trailed away, and he nodded at Amelia. Except you. This is where I found you that night a week ago. But Sandon, Amelia said, looking puzzled. How did he know to bring you here tonight if no one knew about this place? For the 100th time, Finn wished he hadn't come here the night Amelia found his sketchbook. He realized, as he finally told her how Sandon found him here, that none of this would have happened if he hadn't gone to his warehouse that night. And so he searched my room, Finn finished with a heavy sigh, which was when he saw us together in that picture from the insignia. I wouldn't talk, so he brought me here. And then Scarlett showed up. He wasn't sure if he could say the words. She showed up, and she... Amelia watched him expectantly, but the words wouldn't come. He sighed. I think you'd better just come with me, he said. Amelia simply couldn't understand what was in front of her. She stood before the large pile of ash, gazing open-mouthed at the buildings on either side of it. This had been a building. She remembered it from the night she'd come here. But how... It's called elimination, Finn said beside her. His eyes were narrowed as he stared at the black and gray mass. It's how Ixis destroys buildings in order to build new ones. The device is calculated to the size of the building, and it releases a chemical compound that reduces everything in the set radius to ash. Amelia's gaze slid from the pile of ash to the warehouses on either side of it. She felt a fury unlike anything she'd ever felt rise in her throat. She wanted to scream. So, all of your work? She asked. All of your mother's things? Finn hesitated, then nodded. It's like losing her all over again, he muttered. Like that morning I woke up and everything was gone. Oh, Finn, Amelia said, tears welling in her eyes. This is my fault. All of this, everything you've lost, it's all because of me. No, Finn said. I could have chosen to tell them what they wanted. I made my choice. Amelia reached down and took his hand. It was cold, and it trembled as she squeezed it. She couldn't believe the enormity of his loss. I'm so sorry, she said. Finn said nothing. He only continued to stare at the ash, his face half hidden in shadow. Scarlett was wrong, Amelia said through gritted teeth. Grief has no timeline. When you lose someone, you learn to live without them, but that piece of you will always be missing. She looked up at Finn. What Scarlett did to you, what she did to your mother's memory, it's unforgivable. They stood silently for a while, their hands clasped tightly together. Amelia wished there was more she could do, more she could say. Finn had sacrificed everything for her. How could she possibly repay him? Amelia, look at you, Finn cried, staring at her suddenly as though he'd never seen her before. He pointed to her bloodied legs before running both hands through his hair in frustration. I was so caught up in my own... I never meant for you to get hurt. They aren't as bad as they look, Amelia lied. After everything Finn had already been through tonight, she refused to burden him with any more guilt. I'll kill Sandon, Finn growled. A splinter! I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Even Sandon was... Amelia? Amelia's jaw went slack, and she stared unblinkingly at Finn with her eyes out of focus. Sandon! She cried, grabbing his arm. Finn! Your gun! We can get inside the station. What? Finn asked. He looked confused. What are you talking about? Come on, Amelia said, leading him back to his car. If we go find Sandon now. Finn stopped, pulling his arm from Amelia's grip. Sandon? He spluttered. You can't be serious. If I stay here, especially after tonight, Amelia said, they will find me. You know that, don't you? Finn did not meet her gaze. He ran a hand through his hair, then shook his head. We can find somewhere to hide you. I'm tired of hiding, Amelia said fiercely. I want to go home. Finn flinched. But to go straight to Sandon? He asked. Are you crazy? Do you trust me? Finn blinked at Amelia, his gaze moving to the cut on her cheek. Then he nodded silently. Then let's go, Amelia said, her eyes flashing. It's about time I spoke to Sandon myself. One more chapter. Dun, dun, dun! Ooh, what's gonna happen? We don't know. I'll tell you what's gonna happen. We're gonna play Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I'm going to...
Close from coming out.
Your tooth is?
Yeah, I can feel the bottom of it.
Let me see. Okay. Oh, yeah.
It's gonna take a couple days till this thing's out.
You are right. I love you, darling.
Probably a couple days until this thing's ready to come out.
Good night, my darling.
Come out, there's like one piece of gum that's attaching it. So you can like pull it off a little bit when it's ready.
When it's ready. Yep. Don't do it before that or else it'll really hurt.
Yeah, you just kind of have to just kind of like jiggle it a little bit while that part is attached. Then eventually the part will get weak enough to let go, and then you're...
And you'll have a big old hole in your mouth.
Yeah, and it right here.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Oh.
It's so loose. I just wrote a letter to the IRS and signed it with love, Michael. Love you. That seems like a very Michael thing to do. That makes me very happy. Okay, I went back to this world to try and find the like secret ending in this level where you're the rhino, and I can't find it. So, wait, did I come all the way? No. I'm sorry. That was the other world. I'm thinking of like days ago. I think it was this one that I never found. Oh yeah, this one right here. What is this one? Mountain Mania. Yeah, this is the one with the rhino and all the falling platforms at the end. Oh, I need to change my stream info. And I can't find like the special secret ending. So, whatever. Okay. Gotta change this to Donkey Kong. This is like the longest title ever. First, I can type. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes. Excellent. Yeah, haven't found the secret one to that. And apparently, who was it that told me last night? It was Red Hot that told me, oh, we're gonna do the uppity. Oh, apparently there's like a secret ending to this level too. Man. Dang. We're gonna go to the octopus / squid. I rate 8. Ooh, okay. Sounds a little, sort of makes me nervous. There's a level very similar to, well, I haven't actually watched the whole, I haven't done this level yet, but there is there's a level with a giant octopus in Donkey Kong Country Returns, which is actually really, really fun. Stressful, but fun. So I would imagine this is something somewhat similar. I mean, who's going to pass up an opportunity to animate a giant octopus? I remember how to control this game, don't I? Huh. Wow. My aiming skills are on point. It's a good thing I'm not playing Horizon Forbidden Dawn. Forbidden whatever it is. You guys know what I'm talking about. Man, that is totes brutes. Oh, it's back there. I'm actually kind of surprised they also did... Oh, whoops. I'm kind of surprised they did a... that they did an octopus in this game, too. That's kind of surprising. Do you get air when you get Dixie? Okay. This fight is gonna be epic. Can I? Yes, okay. This is better. This is better. I think so. I think that's better. Isn't this music reminiscent of the music from, like the original? Oh, this is the one where there's like... Oh, shoot. That is not the way to do this. There we go. This reminds me of the music of like... I think you're like in a... Yes, this is the music. When you're in a place where like there's lava and you have to like... Oh, stress. You have to get out of the water before it turns back into lava. I think you're a seal. You can turn into a seal. There are a couple levels like that in Donkey Kong Country 2, I think? Can't quite remember. Do we have puzzle pieces? We got a halfway pig. I don't even think that's halfway. I don't know why I call it a halfway pig. It's just a save pig. It's not actually halfway. Monster alert. I'm looking around. Holy cow, there it is. Ah! Oh my gosh, stress! Oh, wow, that is one very large... Wow, okay, that was unexpected. Oh my gosh. He is so large. Okay, can we just agree that this is terrifying? Like, the idea of something that... Oh gosh! That gigantic in the ocean is so absolutely terrifying to me. Like, I don't normally have, what do they call it? Thalassophobia or whatever, but that is really scary. Is he around? Where did he go? You're a seal, Larry, Hagrid yelled calmly. Oh, we were just talking about movies. Oh, I watched that clip Bishop shared of, oh, he's gonna come bursting through the wall. Yep, knew it. Knew it. Oh! Bishop shared something in the Discord about, what? That doesn't open? What? Oh, it does. Oh, gosh. About, like, the Ender's Game audiobook narration as opposed to the actor, and it reminded me so much of that Dumbledore said calmly or whatever, because I was like, man, why does this happen? Does this happen because of directors? Does this happen because of screenplays? Why does this happen? I don't understand. Why do things suck? I knew it. Like, who makes those decisions? Because surely, as a director, you don't want to make everybody's wrath come on you. Like, why would you do that? Why would you be like, okay, I know this says calmly, but I want you to yell it? Why? That's not the type of character Dumbledore is. Dumbledore is not an angry person. He wouldn't react that way. And he certainly wouldn't shake Harry. No way. Grab him, shove him up against a wall. Heck no. That's not how Dumbledore works. I say as if I know Dumbledore personally. I basically do. Oh. Oh my gosh, this child will not... Charlotte, will you go to bed? Go and close your own door. Maybe I am going to have to push my stream time back to when she is, like, officially in her room. That makes like why do things suck? Yes. I feel like my stream sucks tonight, guys. I am so sorry. Man, I can't win. Fighting a giant octopus. Bad situation. This is just mom life. It just is what it is. I really envy people that, I mean, I love my children. I love my babies. But when I see people streaming for like 4 and 5 hours because they don't have children or because all their kids are in school or something, I'm like, man, what is that even like? I don't even know what that's like. And I'll get to that point eventually, but today is not that day. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. We don't have time for that. Nope. Oh, we could have gotten a heart. Oh, dang it. Oh, and I just lost her. Why? Oh, oh, I forget. I don't have twirly hair behind me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, stress, so much stress. Goodness. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Maybe not. Oh, that moves me faster. Okay, good. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. I would say that's not a big deal, but I think do you lose breath if you go faster than that? Like if you exert more energy? Okay. That's what I want. Girl, let's go. You know what? They shouldn't even give you an option. They should just give you Dixie. That just seems silly. Oh, come on. Come on, girl. Come on. What just happened? It's Ander this time. Ooh. Charlotte has come in here like 5 times. Crap! Problem is when I do that move, I can't aim right. As shown. Oh, and I'm running out of air! Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get inked. It's the only time you guys will ever see me inked. Why does everything suck? What is it? What did I say? Why do things suck? Sometimes the things I say during stream, man, I don't know what's going through my head. Oh, beans. Okay. All right, girl. Why is it not working? Come on. Oh, it's the wrong button. I'm pushing the wrong button. Stress to the max. Why am I even bothering you, dude? You're so much bigger than me. Why do I even matter? I mean, I guess I'm scared of a bug. I want to kill a bug. So I guess I get it. Can you only do her hair thing for a little while? Oh my gosh. No! Dang it! Son of a... No raid from Ander. Very sad. Yeah. I would imagine that if he did that little class on Twitch, it would be really strange to see him streaming under the name I'm only here for my wife. Okay, I am confused about her little hair move. Can you only do it sometimes? Already? Because sometimes... Are you asking me a question?
I need to interrupt. I hate to interrupt, but perhaps this is a good conversation to have with your viewers too. I don't know. We need to have a serious conversation about potentially changing my day off this week with between Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
Friday looks
bad.
Really bad.
Okay.
Really high wind, potentially thunderstorms. I think it may fizzle out, but really high wind. And one of my trips can for sure move to Thursday. I haven't checked. I haven't even bothered checking with the other one yet. Like I said, they potentially asked if they could change to Thursday. I haven't told them yet that it's available, but just need to find out what your verdict is on that, because if I'm going to change it, I need to
That's
let
fine.
them know sooner rather than later.
You might as well change it. I'd rather have you work than not.
Right. There's
Because if I say no, that's costing us a lot of money.
if you say no and I end up canceling both of those trips, that's potentially like $700.
Right. So if you can, if it's just now, it's different if it's just, oh, hey, can I just also take trips on this day? But if you're just swapping them, then that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to die. Okay, so there's been an update. Oh, man. So the weather here is really, really bad on Friday, and Ander has 2 trips on Friday. Dixie, you got to work with me, babe. Ander has 2 trips on Friday that he needs to reschedule, basically, because the weather is too bad for them to actually go out. And so he was asking if he could take them out on Thursday instead of Friday, and then we could just switch my day off to Thursday or to Friday. Oh man, I didn't even realize I went into a barrel. What is happening? Oh, there's like it's like a counter. Oh, what? Son of a. Okay, I'm not focusing because I'm playing my game, but basically, long story short, I'm going to have to stream on Friday instead of Thursday. He talked to me about it last night, and I was like, well, just let me know, like, you know, but because the weather is going to be so bad and he can potentially not take his people out on Friday. Oh, come on. He would take them out on Thursday instead, and then he would just stay home on Friday. Oh, yeah, no, there's no way. And then I would stream on Friday at noon instead of Thursday at noon. And I just have to do that because if I say no, I want you to stay home on Thursday so I can stream on Thursday. That means if he does have to cancel those 2 trips on Friday, that means my choice literally just cost us like $700. So that's definitely not going to happen. I was just like, whatever. We'll just switch the day this week. It is what it is. Doesn't normally happen, but this is so unbelievably intense, and my eyebrow itches so badly, and I can't do a dang thing about it. I really need to scratch my eyebrow. Oh, go. So I'll put that out in the Discord and update that on my Twitch page. Okay, I can scratch my... Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, what? Oh. I was gonna say, well, that doesn't seem fair. Okay. That was really late. That was so late. Wow. Sometimes, you know, one puzzle piece, that's it. Wow, it is a good thing those aren't really that important because, wow, that sucks. One puzzle piece out of that whole level. I didn't ever see anywhere else where there were puzzle pieces. Wow. Great job, Self. Someday, when both girls are in school and, you know, I'll have a lot more free time, or maybe not even. I mean, I don't know. Who's to say, like, when Auden starts taking one big long nap during the day, maybe I can utilize that to do a stream during the day instead of doing it, you know, at night. I don't know. Because I have to say, I do love my night crew. Oh, crap. Okay, that works. Oh, what? Can you... Oh. Okay. Oh, these are fireballs. These are angry owls. I love how nonchalantly that dude's walking around with his spear. Whoa. Wow. That is some angry... Oh, what? Really? Oh. Great. Great. I'm so glad I sacrificed myself for that. There is so much going on. I'm confused. How did that hurt me? Oh, crap. Dang it. I don't love Cranky. Can I duck this? Ooh, yes I can. Are those spikes on the... Oh. Spikes on the edge of... Yes, those are spikes. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I don't have Dixie. I don't have Diddy. I can't... Well, okay. Bye. See you later, Gramps. Oh, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna... Oh. Ah. Oh my gosh, I cannot even keep straight what is happening. Wow. That's all I have to say. Look at this freaking guy in the back there. His little squinty eyes back there throwing bombs at me. Ah, take this, you crazy monkey. Got the evil eye. Do I blow that up with a bomb? I think I do. Yeah. Knew it had to be something. Bonus room. Something. Oh. My timing is really bad. Is that gonna... Okay, yes. Oh my gosh, wow, that was really close. Man, Retro Studios sure knows how to amp up the stress. Oh no. Oh my gosh, everybody, why? Everybody just calm down. Man, everybody's so angry. Who is your boss? Why does he hate me? Is it that dragon? Did we see a dragon? I swear, I think we did see a dragon. Oh, this is, yep, I knew it. Oh, beans. This is gonna be falling platforms. Wow, those are really bad situation. Well, it didn't, like, smack me into oblivion, so that's nice. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! I thought for sure I was gonna go flying. There's so much to unpack here. Oh, I was... not paying attention. Holy cow. Okay, wait. Pop lyrics quiz. Name the song. She got a light-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. Got a dark-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. Dragons notoriously hate apes. I don't know those lyrics. But that's actually very funny. Light-skinned friend that looks like Michael Jackson. Dark-skinned friend that also looks like Michael Jackson. Ooh, that was really close. Oh my gosh. Donkey Kong, you lucky monkey. Do these go all the way down? Okay. I need to pay attention. Yes. Oh, I bet there's a secret in those barrels. I bet it. Like, these levels are so full of stuff. Oh no, that's what I need. Oh no, ah. I need to get up there. Oh, I can get up there. Oh no, I can't. Oh gosh, oh no, I can't. Can I make it? Oh, I made it. Where do I go now? Bonus, yes. Puzzle piece bonus. Man, seeing that guy stream Metroid Prime 2 today, I was like, man, that game is so great. It's the best out of the trilogy, in my opinion. Not the best Metroid game by any means, but best out of the trilogy for sure, my opinion. See, because I'm a weenie, right? And we know this, I can't play scary games. I like the creepiness of Dark Aether, but I can't handle anything that's that's much scarier than that. That's a Kanye West song. Slow Jams, back when Kanye was genius. Ah, yes, R.I.P. Genius Kanye. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm falling. I'm going down, down, and how does that? How do those words go? Sugar, we're going down, swinging. Swing it, swinging. I can't really remember. I sang that with Bald Barman. Twitch sings, man. I remember. So many good memories. Makes me sad. I get it, but it still doesn't change the fact that I am sad. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Cannot keep everything that's happening straight. Wow. I'm not even centered on my camera. That's gonna bug me. There we go. There's so many things going on at one time. Oh, there's a thing down there. Wait, wait. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. I finished my podcast finally today about Halloween. Finally finished it. And I was kind of surprised because, I was kind of surprised because apparently there was a Halloween that was released in 2018, I think. And it actually did... Oh, seriously? Dead fish. Oh, no, that's what I did last time. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll go later. I was actually really surprised because out of all the Halloweens that have been done, all of the remakes, all of the sequels, all of the terrible copycats, I say as if I've watched them. I haven't. I'm just saying what I've heard. That one was the only one that actually got, like, positive reviews. Oh, I could have used that earlier. Oh my gosh. All the other ones were like, this is terrible, this sucks, this is totally terrible, this is terrible. Oh. How in the fetch? Am I supposed to grab it before it grows? What the what? I have to do all this again? No, no, I don't want Cranky. What's the best Metroid game? I'm gonna say Super Metroid, yes. I mean, there's a reason everything gets called Metroidvanias. I mean, they're really, all the Metroid games, most of the Metroid games are really, really good, but I think Super Metroid is probably, I think it's a dang near perfect game. Dread came really close. Dread was really, really good. I personally think Super Metroid is the best. Man alive? Sakes. Land sakes. No, sakes alive. That's what I meant. Cheese and crackers. I don't understand how to do this. Oh, am I supposed to do this? Oh, got it. I am smart. I am super smart. But at least I got an end guy for my efforts, so that's nice. I was gonna say, I did not get a single puzzle piece, but no, that's not true. I remember getting them. Man, good gracious. Yes, she is still asleep. I feel like tonight has been all over the place. I'm so sorry. It just happens. I really enjoyed Metroid Fusion. I know a lot of people are kind of divided on that one, but I really, really enjoyed Metroid Fusion. I thought it was great. I thought it was fresh and new, and it was kind of different than the other ones. I really, really liked it. It had kind of more Dread feels to it because that's where the X came in. Oh, great. Good. I am good at jumping. But it's been so long since I've played X that X or Zero Mission, that I don't really remember a whole lot about it. I just remember the X thing that, like, is bad. But that's all I remember. And I remember enjoying it. I mean, I legitimately enjoyed myself playing it, but... Oh, we got timed doors. No timed doors? Oh, you are a slow swimmer, Donkey Kong. I mean, you are a monkey. Oh, no. Oh, no. They were ready for that. How am I supposed to do this without Dixie? Oh, man. I need some air. Banana bubbles. Yeah, this music is definitely from the Super Nintendo version. I think when you're on a... What's his name? Eduardo? No, Engard. Engard. That is the... I was going to say dolphin. No, that is wrong too. The swordfish's name. Oh, man. Okay, if I activate that, and then I well, or I could just die. Good, good, good. So far, I feel like this playthrough of Donkey Kong Country, I have really struggled, but I guess that's the point? I think you do lose air faster if you... I can't tell. I mean, you are underwater, so you just lose air because you are underwater. I just feel like I am so grateful to live in a time when we have so many incredible video games. Like, my dad was just enamored with Zelda when it first came out. You know, can you imagine, like, seeing that for the very first... Wow, really? Oh, I thought that would give me something. Seeing something like that for the very first time, I am just so grateful I live in a time when we have the most amazing games. I mean, I get to play Horizon Forbidden West, and I've experienced Breath of the Wild, and all of these really amazing games. I'm really, really grateful. Oh. So do you not move forward if you're... Oh, you do, but it is slow. Oh, you have to, like, connect the... Maybe... I need a... Okay. Or something. I consider myself very lucky to be able to live in a time when video games... Well, and the funny thing is, I remember my parents always being like, video games are a waste of time, and video games are overrated, and they'll rot your brain, and blah, blah, blah. But look at what video games have become. People are making a living just playing video games for thousands of people. This is literally what we all kind of sort of hoped for ourselves, although it's hard work. I think... Oh, I am out of air. I almost died. I think kids need to be realistic about what it actually takes to be like a super professional. Oh man, I can't even make it up there because I don't have my people. Gee dang it. It's a lot of work. You have to stream all the time. Who was it? Somebody told me that Pokimane streams like 40 plus hours a week. That is a long time. And I mean, yes, it's playing video games and stuff, but it's being on literally all the time. That is intense. Oh, here are my people. That might have been wrong. I may have actually needed Cranky. Oh. There's a Gary Larson cartoon where these parents are like watching their son play video games, and they're like thinking in their... If I find it, I'll post it on the Discord. They're thinking in their heads like, Need a princess saved? We've got you covered. Or, you know, call us for a Mario run through or whatever. And it was so silly at the time. Now it's like, that's legitimately what streaming is. That's what Twitch has become. It's what video games are offering. It's crazy. It's totally wild. Oh, okay. I guess we'll go that way. Yes. Take that. There's gotta be something up here. No? Yes. I mean, it's just Nana's. The Dragon Feeny used to stream 40 hours a week. She would do a 4-hour stream in the morning and a 4-hour stream at night. That's insane. I mean, I've thought about streaming twice in a day before, but it just has never made sense for me. Because the problem is, the problem is too, you can't just stream whenever you want. You have to have a schedule. It really doesn't work if you just stream whenever you feel like it. It just doesn't. And surprise streams only really work if you have like tons of followers that are just literally waiting for the next time you go live. But for me, you know, I have a fabulous community, but it's a relatively small community, and that's fine. It's just surprise streams aren't like everybody's. It's not like I have, you know, hundreds of people show up. You got to know like when your streamers are. Like, you got to have a schedule. That's just how it works. So I find surprise streams rarely work for me because people don't expect them. And so they're not planning on them. They're not planning on tuning in. At least with a schedule, like my people know like when I'm going to go live. So I need that heart. Yes, that gave me a yes. Okay. So there have definitely been times where I'll have like a free minute or something randomly where I'll be like, oh my gosh, you know what I could do? I could stream. But then I think, but nobody's expecting that. And so probably only a handful of people would really show up. And that's not why I stream in the first place. I stream because I enjoy streaming. But you guys are what makes streaming so fun. And so, you know, if you just have like a random stream sometime and hardly anybody knows about it, well, then. Oh, really? Thanks. What are these things? Scary plants. So while a lot of kids these days are like, I want to be a professional streamer. Oh, son of a. This is a bad situation. We do not move fast enough. Oh, and it's getting lower. Of course it is. Ha! Just swam straight into that. Holy beans. Oh my gosh. That's stressful. Whew, wow. She had a baby and only streams 2 to 3 times a week now. I actually think I remember watching a video. I think it was from what's his name? LJ. And I've found a lot of tips and tricks and stuff through his channel. But he was like, seriously, people feel like in order for you to grow, you just have to just constantly grind. And you have to be streaming like 6 to 8 hours every time you stream. That's really not true. I mean, I love streaming and I would stream for upwards of 4 to 5 hours if I could. Like if I had kids in school and stuff. I spoil you guys with how well I do it. Well, you are very kind. I have noticed the same thing actually though. When I sometimes tune into people, I'm kind of surprised at how little they interact with chat. Even if they only have like 10 viewers, I usually try to go with channels that are around the same size as I am, as far as like viewers or like average viewers go. And, you know, just to kind of offer some support and network a little bit and just kind of see what other people are doing with their streams. Like that guy's cool little stream avatars. Those were so fun. But I'm kind of surprised how many times I'll show up and say something and they'll just kind of be like, oh yeah, I kind of felt the same way or whatever. There's no like, hey, how's it going? And sometimes there is. But a lot of times there's not. There just isn't. And I'm just... Oh, great. Is that supposed to be like a... It looks like a snowflake loincloth. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, look at all his little buddies. Ah! Oh, man. How do you, what are you doing, Donkey Kong? That was stupid of me. And I just lost Dixie. Of course I did. That's fantastic. Okay, he doesn't have spikes on his booty. Or his face. He does have spikes on his face. Oh! Now, I understand if you have like hundreds of people in chat and your chat is moving pretty quickly, I can kind of understand not giving like a straight up shout out to each new person that comes into your chat. Not being like, oh, hey, Susie, how are you? Welcome, you know, because you've got a lot of people coming in and out. That makes sense. But when you only have like 8 to 10 people and your chat isn't moving very fast, heck yeah, I expect some sort of like, hey, I don't know. Maybe that sounds mean, but it just surprised me. That's all. Because I thought that was kind of the point of streaming, was to kind of build a community. And everybody starts off small in the beginning, right? And so you want to build a sense of community with the people that are like with you. What's the point of not talking to your chat? That just seems sad. Oh. Okay, I'm somewhat prepared. Kind of. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh, no. Dang it. My aiming is terrible. This is the worst. Oh, he gets dizzy. Okay, that's helpful, but I just wasted literally 3 hearts, so that's cool. I really try not to miss chat messages either. I really try. But sometimes, which I actually think is wonderful, when chat moves really fast, or when people are like all busy talking to each other and stuff, I think that's great. And that actually makes me really happy. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I gotta catch up on chat. Give me a second. But I think that's great when everybody else is talking to one another and everybody's talking about different things. I think that's wonderful. That's what builds a sense of community. Oh, of course, they're little urchins. Take that. Oh, man. Oh, he doesn't even hit you if he hurt... Wait, no. He doesn't hurt you if he hits you without his spikes. Okay, that's good. But I have definitely come across streamers that do that. And they you know, they say, hey, how are you? Or whatever, but... But I've also come across streamers that will say that, but there's kind of this like, oh, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, do you want me here? I can't tell if you actually really want me here or not. You don't seem to really want me here. Oh, yeah, I need air. Oh, my gosh. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. This fight in the water sucks. I will not lie. But I don't know, because those freaking monkeys were those were bad. Those sucked. All 3 of those monkeys. That was such a busy fight. There was so much going on. Is A? I am pushing this button and she's not doing her hair thing. All right, Dixie, I promise I am not going to lose you this time. Well, I'm not going to make those promises. We will see. Yes. I have 607 coins. Holy cow. Yeah, take that. Take that. You take that too. Take many thats. Take all the thats. All the drats. Oh, he's so mad. He's cussing up a storm over there. Oh, that was really close. I love all those little tiny things. Do you wear a mustache? Okay, hold on. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was really close. If I pause, I'm going to lose my concentration. What little concentration? Oh, gosh. wild. Dang it. Oh. Oh. These little random little bomb fishes. Fish. Okay, what is happening? I need air. I forget that I am underwater. Take that. Okay, he's in a moment. I need to get my double stick tape. There's a pause. I've also come across a lot of streamers that have very, 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 very fancy, okay. What the heck? Where's my countdown? Where is it? There it is. I have also come across a lot of streamers who have like real fancy setups, like cool lights, and they got all sorts of cool stuff, but they don't really talk to their people. Like they might have like 8 or 10 people that are tuning in, but like they ain't talking to nobody, and they don't engage in chat, and it just kind of seems strange. I'm like, well, you got this whole setup and you don't seem to care about any of the people that are here and that are hanging out with you, and apparently these people like you, but first impressions are important. A fancy cowboy. I need some spurs. I am a fancy cowboy. Oh, this is not going to help me one bit. Well, it gives me extra hearts, I guess. What? Oh, my lands. That is amazing. I judged Cranky. I judged him. But look, he can actually, like, fight while he's swimming. Get it, old man. This fight is real intense, and I am not here for it. I mean, it's fine. All I'm saying is you can have the fanciest stream setup and you can have all sorts of cool stuff, but if you aren't actually entertaining, or if you don't actually like engage with your people, nobody wants to come stick around and hang out because it's not fun. I'd rather have somebody that has a super, super chill overlay and like nothing, but is super fun and like just real entertaining, or like really enjoys being with their chat and like hanging out and talking to their people, than somebody that has super fancy lights but can't talk to their chat. It just seems silly. Oh. Oh, what? That's what I did last time. Oh. I need myself a heart. Something fierce. Can't even. C Prime does nail a southern accent. I am so proud of C Prime because she has her mama's ear for accents. For sure. I got it from my daddy because of his theater background. But she definitely has an ear for accents. I'm real proud of her. I don't get free time that often to just sit and like tune into someone else's stream, but usually if baby girl is eating lunch, and I just totally screwed that up, I was looking at my timer. But if she's eating lunch and I am, you know, sitting at the table and we're not really doing much, then I'll just go on. I just look at the family friendly tag and just see who's streaming what. And I see all sorts of people streaming games that are super fun, like Metroid Prime 2 today, and like Super Metroid, or like Super Mario Odyssey, you know, fun things like that. Is my timer over? Yes. I don't mind the Southern Belle. The Southern Belle's really fun. I'm angry. So I'm gonna spit sea anemones at you. I gotta keep my eye on my life. Oh, I always forget he's gonna do that. Why? Oh. Okay, aim. Oh, what? Seriously? 4 reels. Oh, yes, that is good. Oh, that is even better. Sweet. We're off to a good start. Oh man, my aiming is terrible. Dang it. Beans. Oh! Woo! That was really close. Oh, that was not as close. That was like right on target. Dixie, may your hair save us. What? I pushed the button! Ah. He mad now. It is really interesting to tune into other people's streams and see what other people have going on and what their channel point redemptions are. And, you know, and, oh, he faked me out. Look at you. Oh, you are gigantic. Oh, no. I know exactly what's going to happen. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. These fights are so long. Like, they're really, really drawn out. The phases are really, really drawn out. It's kind of surprising. Dixie's where it's at in the water, man. It doesn't get much better. And honestly, the amount of people that have a green screen versus the amount of people who don't, I feel like most people actually don't have a green screen, which makes sense because green screens are kind of awkward and hard to maneuver and they're hard to make happen. You need the right lighting and you need all that stuff. And I would rather have somebody with no green screen than somebody with a really crappy green screen. And I have been there. I have had a crappy green screen before. And I've tried everything to make it work, and it really just doesn't look great. So if you can't get the lighting right, and if you can't use your green screen right, then just don't use one. I wish I could use one, but my setup just doesn't really work for it. It just is what it is. Oh, whoa. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we did it. I think that was the first time I did that. I'm gonna roll around. Oh no! Dang it. Is he gonna nope. Why are you going backwards, my dude? Oh, come on. I don't know how I got out of that without getting hurt, but okay. Super confused. Does he eventually get... Oh! Yeah, I cannot control Donkey Kong to save my life underwater. Wow. Literally, because I just die all the time. Oh, what? Oh, you ended up on the wrong side. Oh, dang it. I hate this. No, no, that is good. I don't hate this as much anymore. He's gonna get real huge. Huge. That's how my mother-in-law pronounces it. Huge. Somebody else also pronounced it huge the other day on a stream, and it made me laugh because I was like, I just don't understand that pronunciation, but it is what it is. Oh, now he's gonna roll, huh? Yep. I knew it. Oh, shoot. That's where you gotta hit him. Dang it. Are there spikes right there? I swear there aren't any spikes. Man, this fight is giving me a run for my money. Wow. 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 That is legitimately how I feel right now. Like, I keep learning, and I'm like, okay, all right, okay. And he just keeps busting out more stuff for me to learn. Oh, like that. How have I not learned that that's what he does? Can I hit him in the face? I don't think I can. Oh, but I can hit him this way. Part of the problem, too, is this game does not have very responsive controls. It just doesn't. It's just a slower responding game. And so my reflexes kick in, and I try really hard to, you know, like right there. I try really hard to, like, hit the hit button or whatever. Oh, come on. My mom's calling me. It's late. Late Ma. Oh, do I still have Dixie? I do. Yes. Just like in school. Haven't I learned enough things yet? Yeah. Like, there just keeps being more stuff. I am not... I will say I am really grateful, even though Charlotte has missed a lot of school this school year just because of sickness and whatnot. And honestly, everybody told me at one point, they were like, seriously, your kid, the first time they're in school, the first year they're in school, they're gonna get sick all the freaking time. And that sure has happened. Charlotte gets sick a lot. Oh, he's like right there. Oh, dang it. Beans, 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 beans. But honestly, she's doing really well in her studies, and so I'm not that worried about it. Like, if she were really struggling in school, I would worry more. And I also work with her at home too, because I don't believe it's just the teacher's job to teach my kid. I think I need to actually supplement, you know? Ooh. And when she's doing homework at the house, I need to be like, okay, do you understand why this is the way it is? Like, why this works that way? Oh, I need air, like some fierce. Oh, shoot. He's like, ah, beans. Okay. I think I am supposed to hit him on that spot. Oh, man. Oh! What is even happening? I legitimately do not know. Oh! Something's gonna happen! Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no! There's so much going on! See, I keep pushing the button and it doesn't happen fast enough! Ugh. That is so infuriating. I'm used to, like, lightning fast buttons, you know, like Hollow Knight. Do I like Star Wars? You know, I really kind of don't. Isn't that funny? I love sci-fi, and I love fantasy, and I love all things like space and stuff. For some reason, the Star Wars world has never quite resonated with me. Oh, I keep wanting to go toward him. What the heck, man? Well, that's right. I have banana power. What does that even do for bosses? I don't even know. That's why they're giving you bananas during a boss fight. I got it. Hey, it's J-Hop! Oh, yes. This game is great. I'm sorry. J-Hops. I knew that. That was terrible. This game is a blast. And Donkey Kong Country Returns is also a blast. Oh, but I will say the controls are really sluggish. I have been killed many, many times because the controls are just really, really sluggish. But the whole game is like that. Like, it's just... I feel like Donkey Kong Country Returns was too. I'm just used to, like, super tight controls. You know, I think of, like, Hollow Knight. What did I just play? Well, Final Fantasy VII is different, but... You know, Metroid Dread, stuff like that. Super light speed controls. And this game is just not like that. It's got kind of sluggish controls. Take that. Take that. I will take that. I will also take that. Oh, what? Why are you going that way, Donkey Kong? Ugh. This fight has definitely given me the hardest time out of any of the fights. Wouldn't you guys say? It is brutal, man. Oh my gosh. When I hear J-Hops, I imagine a bunny with a beer. I don't know what I imagine. I guess I just imagine J-Hops. We've known each other since Twitch Sings days. Oh, I hate this part. Oh, that was smart of me. I think I'm just supposed to push through this. I don't think I'm actually supposed to hit him. I think I'm just supposed to let him roll around. Then he will eventually become small. Unless I can hit him there. Oh, no. Oh! Crap. That sucked. Seriously, he keeps coming up with stuff. Oh, no. Are you serious? Oh, that was really good. did it! Bunnies hop. Beer has hops. That is true. Someone was complaining about Kirby's controls, how it's a bit mushy. I love Kirby on the NES, but that might be nostalgic goggles at this point. That could be. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about the new Kirby movie, honestly. Game. Kirby game. I've heard nothing about it, man. I will be honest, though. I feel like I enjoyed the levels better in Donkey Kong Country Returns. But then again, I have not actually played through this whole game yet, so... There was one world in particular that I just adored in Donkey Kong Country Returns, but it's basically a continuation of that game. It's like the same thing. Somebody last stream was asking me, it was a new person, they were asking me which was better, Donkey Kong Country Returns or this one. And I was like, honestly, they feel like the same game. They feel like one big giant game. This just feels like a continuation. This looks like it is going to be heckin' stressful. I will say all the levels are maximum stress. Man, I'll tell you what, maximum stress. Nope, that's not where that goes. Where does this go? Oh, that's right. I can jump on things while I'm holding things. If that makes sense. Where am I supposed to throw this thing? I am supposed... Oh, it's at that. Nope. I don't know where I'm supposed to throw that barrel. I don't understand. This freaking guy. Wow. I love that. I love those caterpillars. Oh, snap. They're going to grab me. We can grab my... Oh, I was going to have him grab the barrel. Him. The robot. It's apparently a he. I don't understand what the barrel... Like, why? Where? Why? Why the barrels? Like, where are they supposed to go? Are they just supposed to help me out and just kill baddies? Because that seems strange. Because they don't give you them... They don't give you barrels in the other levels. But I just got an extra guy, and that is helpful. As if I don't have enough. I have, like, what, 99? I love... Oh. What is even going on in this jungle? Oh, man. Yeah, what the heck? Can I... No. No, I cannot. This shouldn't be this hard. I'm just trying to get more mustached Susie in my life. Well, I haven't waxed my upper lip in a really long time. I don't really need to wax my upper lip. I don't have dark hair on my upper lip, but some girls do. Most of the time, it's usually just in the corners for some reason. I don't know why. As an esthetician, I wish I could tell you why, but I don't know the answer to that question. I just know that hair in the, in moles is darker, and I don't know why. A new command, waxed. I haven't waxed my upper lip in a long time. I just have blonde hair, but I imagine that it's more... Okay, we have now moved to a place where I've never been before. It should not have been that hard. These are bouncy. Yes. Oh, it's up there. I see it. It's up. Oh, she can lift me. Oh, that's right. Oh, man, I could have gotten that other thing. I am not making any sense. Can I make it up there? Nope, apparently not. I thought that was... Wow. Grabby, grabby. Wow. Oh, they're like pooping down all sorts of crazy stuff on top of me. Toxins. Wow. There is... The thing with these games is there is so much going on. It's so hard to tell. It's hard to keep an eye on everything that's going on. It's so intense. Wow. 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 Bouncing on berries. I don't know why hair is darker growing out of moles. Maybe because there's more melanin in the mole? I don't know. I feel like we even asked that question in like our esthetician school, and I cannot remember the answer. Yeah, get out of town. Oh, okay. Rude. I finally... Oh, wow. I finally beat Guacamelee, by the way. Finally beat Guacamelee. It took me a really long time because I got caught up doing something else. I don't remember what I was doing, but I was playing something, like, I played it, and then I downloaded something else. Gosh, I don't even remember. But I finally beat it, and it was really, really fun. I was a huge fan. Oh, what? Oh, what? Ah! Yeah, like, just like cats have darker skin where the darker fur grows. I mean, I would imagine. I was thinking the same thing, J-Hops, actually. There are so many things in this game that remind me so much of Rayman. Rayman Legends, in particular. There are a lot of, like, the same types of, kind of... Okay, well, if we missed that first one, then there's no point in getting the rest of them. There are a lot of the same kind of, like, chase type levels and things. Just the dynamics and, like, the everything about it reminds me a lot of Rayman. Rayman is a lot tighter. Well, I don't know. It's... Oh, I see. Well, can't do anything now. That's true. They do. They look a lot like Rayman enemies. Oh, what? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No, no, no. Yes. Oh, man. This is freaking bananas. Like, seriously. B-A-N-A. Yes, that is a very Rayman baddie. and the circle, like the crazy eyes when they die. Classic. Boom. Secret. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. This is really stressful. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, dang. I like how they pop out. Excuse me. You gonna do that? Oh, crap. Yes. That was not nearly as stressful as I thought it was gonna be. My favorite is when you're riding the rhino and you jump into a barrel and his little legs pop out. Like, you can see him hanging out of the barrel. That's great. That's a great little detail. Can we not go all the way down? That seems odd to have a coin there, but okay. Holy moly! Wow, this motion thing is wild. Okay. I have to say, I do not love Cranky. Cranky, oh no, no. Cranky is not my fave. I like Dixie and I really like Diddy. Oh my gosh. Dang, I missed the oh, darn. Whoop. Missed the oh. Beans. These scenes are really cool though. Like these camera changes and stuff, very cool. And they happen a lot. Oh yeah. There was a minecart level that was totally unreal. Holy cow. Probably the best level I've come across so far, to be honest. Oh, you can do it twice in one fall. I was wondering if you could do her little hair thing twice in one fall, but I've never been able to successfully do it. And even then, I only did it, like, for a hot second before it stopped. Oh, wow, that is a... Holy moly. Seriously, these levels, there's just so much going on. So much going on. It's crazy. So it has to do with these berries. I guess so. I'm honestly not doing a very good job at being a completionist. I really, in order to get the really, really hard shrine levels, you have to get all the Kong letters. You know what? We're not waiting. Oh, maybe we should. Wait. Oh, it's not worth it. Gosh, there's so much going on. Wow. Oh, my lands. In order to get the really hard shrines... Oh, I thought this was a drum that you, like, can jump on. Nope. Okay. They give you a really, really hard shrine if you collect all the Kong letters in every level. That, I feel like, is more doable than getting all the puzzle pieces. Getting all the puzzle pieces... Oh, speaking of puzzle pieces. Getting all the puzzle pieces is just... you unlock, like, concept art or something. I think Dread would have been cool with those kinds of perspective changes, too. I agree. And when I first saw that, what looked like a... Oh, man. And then you make it hard to even beat the level. Jeez. When I first saw that, what looked like a spider ball track that, like, went into the background, I thought they were going to do some sort of, like, camera shift. And I was so excited, and I was here for it. And then somebody was like, yeah, no. I was so sad. Boo. Yeah, I agree. They could have. It would have been really, really cool. I was fully expecting it. But no. Me and my mustache. I think it's off center. Isn't it off center? I can feel it more on my right side than I can my left. Okay, that's better. Charlotte would be like, Mama, look, a rainbow. Charlotte, rainbows, and unicorns, man. That is where it's at. Oh, what? Oh, wow. Okay, this is new. I don't like this at all. Oh, that was really close. Maybe in Dread 2, it'd be a shame to build that engine and only use it for one game. I agree. I was really excited about it. And my hopes were dashed. Oh no, these levels are the worst. But also the best, but also the worst. They are really hard. Have you played Returns? Donkey Kong... Oh man. Donkey Kong Country Returns, J-Hops? Because, wow. I do... Yeah, I feel like there were... Oh, okay, well, that is... Oh, man. What is with the berries? Oh, there was the... Okay, whatever it is. What the heck? Holy cow. What is even happening? Holy moly. Get out of town. Wow. I mean, I do have to give them credit because these level designs are fantastic. Now it's cutting into my nose. I gotta pull it down a little bit. There we go. Wow, this is nuts. This is B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Nuts and bananas. Where did we come up with those things? Why, if something is crazy, why is it nuts/bananas? Oh, okay. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. It's like you get all the... Oh, and that's a... Okay, you know what? I'm starting over. Yeah, it was. It's on the Wii. I still own it. It was a long time ago. I haven't played it in a really long time either. Although I feel like I played it when we moved to this house because I feel like Charlotte watched me play it. Okay, I gotta remember. Puzzle piece down below. Kong piece. Kong. Letter. Kong. Down below. Nanners. Yes. Okay, I don't have to get that one again. That is kind of them. I just see that heart. That's all I want is the heart. Okay, this is insanity. This is bonkers. Oh, yeah. I don't need Diddy or Dixie or Cranky. But it would be nice. Although they don't give you extra hearts. not in this level. I think you still have 2 hearts regardless. Oh, I'm gonna get a puzzle piece for that one. I'm gonna crash into an owl. Dang. And then I got a save pig. Holy. Yeah, they don't have anything like this in the... I should have gotten that heart. They don't have anything like this in Returns. No way. Ha, 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 ho. Ha. Why did I choose to go up right then? Wow, my reflexes are terrible. Got another save pig. What kind of forest are we are we in? Holy moly. Can I, oh no. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, my battery's dying. Oh, what? My baby monitor just went out for a second. Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't have to collect them all. Yeah, there were no levels like this in Donkey Kong Country Returns. No sirree, bab. But I am here for these levels. Like, they are challenging, but wow. What great level design. Man, I can't even keep straight what is going on. Why do these penguins hate me? Oh, where was I even? Oh my. There's the Jeep! This is insane. Oh, man. Okay, all right, okay. I have to remember that the G is down below. So I can just get that G. The shrine levels are the real true masterpieces of level design. Those are nuts. And those you have to do in one go through. You can't, there are no like save pigs in the middle. You have to do them in one shot. They're not as long as the regular levels, but they are like 8 times harder. So I don't even know how I'm so... Oh, okay. There's my G. I gotta stay super low. Holy cow, that was insane. Oh my gosh, he's gonna get eaten by a plant. Well, that's what you get. That is what you get. Penguins apparently notoriously hate apes as well. Well, who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? I missed the N. Oh, I did miss the N. Okay, this is now starting to like chafe. It's not even really sticking anymore. Mustaches are uncomfortable. Why would anybody grow a mustache? Not that I have anything against mustaches. I'm just saying they're uncomfortable. I can't imagine having like an actual, granted that one grows like down. It does, or it grows. It goes down. Most, you know, mustaches follow the natural like lip line, but last time I saw Bishop, he had a sweet like mustache combo. Goatee. I can find words. Fruity factory. Yeah, we're in a fruity jungle. And it is quite the jungle. Oh, now we have... Okay, so that was just a... That was a... See you later. So we saw the... Oh, I needed the barrel for that. Shoot, can I jump on you? Oh, I can. Okay. That's giving me Crash Bandicoot vibes, for sure. I've never had a mustache like that, but I can't stand being clean-shaven anymore. I wish Andrew could grow a beard. Especially now that we've cut his hair so short. I really wish he could grow a beard. We got square watermelons, y'all. You know it. Oh, what? You know what is like mega stressful is the time runs. Holy cow. The time runs aren't even fun. Not for me. They're so... Oh, wow, that was a lot of cuts. They're so stressful. So stressful. I was gonna say, don't tell me your fireball can go through that ground. That conveyor belt. Oh. Yes. Oh. Is he wearing a kilt? A skirt? What did you say, Michael? Anders should grow a 70s dad mustache. He can't. I mean, he could if he really wanted to, but he has chosen not to wear facial hair while he's bishop. It is what it is. I think he just came up. I think in last September. Was it last September? I can't remember. I think we were at 2 years. And I was like, really? That's it? Good heavens. It's not long enough. I feel like there's a secret up here. Or there should be one. Maybe I'm wrong. What does this do? Oh, it stops the thing. There's a secret up here? Secret. Oh, I knew it! Did gasp not work? It didn't. I wonder why. I'll do it for you. I don't know why it didn't work. That's weird. I actually need to... Oh, it did? I just didn't hear it. I actually have been meaning to change from Leorin board to something called StreamerBot, but I haven't had the time to sit and transfer all my, like, commands and all that stuff over because it just takes time and I just can't. Oh! Get out of here. Get out of town. Just get on out of here. I haven't had time to just sit here. There's so many things I want to do. And there are times where, wow, I made it what I thought was a calculated jump and I missed. I'm Mexican, but I tend to look really Mexican with my mustache. I can see that. I can definitely see that. My mother-in-law always, like, she always, you know, tells Ander, like, Susie knows she can ask me for help, right? And while I know that, she always makes asking kind of weird. I'll be like, hey, can you watch Auden so I can go get my lashes done or something like that? Oh, I made another miscalculation. Dang it. And she responds with, I suppose so. And to me, that just makes me feel like she doesn't want to and that I'm a burden. And so I just never ask unless I absolutely have to. Like if Anders going to take a trip, if he's going to take trips this Thursday and I have to move my stream from Thursday to Friday, which I'm going to have to move my stream from Thursday to Friday. But like with him taking these trips on Thursday, I did it again. Oh, am I not waiting for something? I've got to jump in the barrel. Got it. That is a perception issue. That is me literally not seeing what is right in front of me. Like, if I have an appointment or something, I don't really have much of a choice, but I don't feel like I can just call her and just be like, look, I have a lot of things to get done around the house. I've got these finances. We're trying to get taxes done. Can you just watch baby girl for like, I can't calculate these jumps. You know, can you just take baby girl between her naps for like just a couple hours? But I don't feel like I can ask that because I feel like I just don't feel like I can ask. Unless it is an absolute emergency. But then she tells Xander, you know, Susie knows she can ask me, right? And I'm like, but can I? Do you want to actually? Because I kind of get the feeling that you don't. And I know that's not the case. I know she wants to help, and I know she loves her grandbabies. But somehow, no, there is a thing. Oh, there is a thing. Okay. So I just struggle. Like, I've got so many things I'd like to do, but I don't really have the finances right now to just hire a babysitter. Not to mention, I can't hire a babysitter because all the babysitters are in school. Seriously, when does that thing come up? I have lost more lives. Good heavens. But all the babysitters are in school, like all the teenage girls that actually, you know, want the money. Oh, I'm supposed to jump behind me. Yeah, got it. I got it. I was like, I legitimately don't understand these jumps. Hey, are any of you guys gonna watch The Dropout on Hulu? About crazy Elizabeth Holmes and her blood issue machines? I really want to watch it. Anders actually even interested in it. I'm sorry. Amanda Seyfried, or whatever her name is. She's the one that plays Elizabeth Holmes, and I think it looks really good. I think they did a really good job. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, I have to wait for those fruit to come down. That actually makes sense. Look at that. I did it. It took me a million tries. Good heavens. Oh, we started something. The time for taking my time and dying a lot is over. Oh. Those freaking wackadoo guys and their helmets. Oh, beans. Oh, no. Make it. Yes. Oh, no. I hate those things. So much. I already followed that story in real life. It might be a good movie, but her story makes me rage. Oh, it's insane. It's absolutely insane, and it is so diabolical and dirty. And honestly, I don't think I legitimately do not believe she thinks she did anything wrong. I still think she believes her like machine can still work. She's so crazy. I listened to the podcast, but I did not actually read the book. But yeah, it was wild. It was worth a shot. I know, all of her investors were just kind of like, wow, look at this pretty young girl with the really interesting voice. She knows what she's talking about. But yeah, none of them actually checked to see if she like knew what she was doing or like what was happening or like if the technology actually worked. It's totally bananas. Okay, well, I'll take that. Ah. I do not want to be killed by a fish. Would not be ideal. Not an ideal death. Take that. She was charged though, what, for like 6 or 7 counts of fraud or something? Absolute insanity. Oh, I need your fish. Good sir. Who do I want? I want Diddy, I think. That's not her voice. She makes it that way. Oh, yeah, for sure. Because all the people who know her or who knew her were like, yeah, no, that's not what Elizabeth sounded like. Yeah, super weird. So Andrew was like, he was like, I watched this trailer for this. There's this show that just came out, and I knew he was gonna. Oh, beans! And I knew he was gonna say The Dropout. I had some sneaking suspicion that he was gonna say The Dropout, and I was like, oh yeah, you know about what's her face. And then I was like, first they're telling you that you're crazy, then you change the world, and he was like, I don't understand. That's something she says a lot in the podcast. And I was like, well, that's the voice. She does this freaking weird voice that nobody can quite Oh, what the? Oh, ha! Something's gonna happen. Something bad is gonna happen. Oh, I have to pull this first. And he was like, that's what everybody's commenting on this YouTube trailer. Everybody's commenting. Oh, again. Everybody's saying, oh, she does the voice so well. Hers isn't quite as deep. Oh, no. Oh, oh. Give me fruit slices. What? Her voice is really deep. She says something else too. It's first you have an idea. What is it? It's like first you have an idea, then they call you crazy, then you change the world. So wild. Such a crazy story. She made so much money. Oh, ungodly amounts of money. Ugh. And yeah, nobody checked the science. Nobody. They were all just like, there's this pretty girl. With this weird voice. Oh, backward. Backward. I get it. No. Ah! Then they fight you. That's what it is. Yeah. Good old Elizabeth. She dropped out of what? Stanford? I think she went to Stanford. Can't quite remember. Anyway, she was totally insane. I remember reading in these reports when her trial was going on that she had this husky puppy that she would, like, with all her money, she wouldn't get trained. So she would bring this husky puppy to her meetings, and her personal assistants and like her employees were just in charge of just cleaning up after the dog, because it would just poop in the conference room, and they just would, that, like, it was, oh, that's what I did last time. Oh, I almost made it. I almost made it through that. Wow. But she never got this dog trained, so it would just poop and pee and just tear the carpet up in their conference rooms. And she just had these frantic, like, personal assistants that were just cleaning up after her weird puppy. And she named it Balto, and it was a husky, but she called it a wolf. She's told everybody it was a wolf. And it was clearly not a wolf. It was a husky. And she was just insistent that it was a wolf. The weirdest... Why are people so weird? I just don't understand. Oh, I'm gonna be chopped. Okay. These fruit slices, man, they are giving me a lot of grief. I can't get the aiming down. Or the timing right. Dixie, beer me strength. Timing. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. And there's an extra guy! Yay! That's exactly what I needed. Oh, that's right, I'm being chased. What the? What? You have got to be kidding. What? This game lies! I ask myself that question every day. Why are people so weird? I know. Why are people so bizarre? Like, why? Why you gotta be so weird? That was so close. Woo, child. Woo, child. Why do people do the things they do? Money makes you so weird. It doesn't have to, but it does for a lot of people. I actually was just reading a Reddit thread earlier that I thought was fascinating. It was what secretly screams wealth / rich. And the answers were so interesting. Like, one of them was rich people take, like, they said you've got to be kidding. I pushed the jump button. Seems like narcissism paired with sociopathy. Yeah. I mean, that's probably true. This person was like, I worked for, like, a company, you know, a private jet company or whatever. ASMR, real quick. I'm gonna chew on my microphone. Holy cow. These levels are getting so hard. Anyway, this person worked for a private jet company or something like that, and they were like, the rich people take pictures of themselves getting on the planes. The really wealthy people just walk straight on the planes. It's like the people that are really... the people that are stupid wealthy don't have to prove it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like really wealthy brands like Louis Vuitton and, you know, all these really fancy, I named one, way to go, self. all these really fancy brands and stuff, they don't cater toward the super ultra wealthy. They cater toward the people who want to look wealthy, regardless of how much money they have. Like, people that are super duper wealthy actually don't wear like logoed clothes. They don't really wear logos on their clothes. And a lot of times they don't even really wear like super fancy clothes and stuff. I mean, sometimes they do, but yeah, it was just really interesting to read all that stuff because it's true. Like, you have, oh crap. Dang it. That level was hard, man. All right. Okay. All right. I remember when J-Hops first got here and I was like, I kind of really like the level design of the first one. We're getting into the harder levels. These levels are really intense. Wow. Like, wow. Well, I'm glad we're missing that level over there because there is a beehive. Unless... Panicky paddles? Oh, great. That sounds like a ball. The irony is that their products aren't even good. I saw someone review some Louis Vuitton earbuds and they're not good. Well, that also makes sense because Louis Vuitton is not known for making electronics. Their bags, like their purses, their leather purses. I did have a client that had a leather Louis Vuitton bag and she was like, I literally haven't had a bag in over 7, 8, 9 years. She was like, I've used this bag for years and I don't have any tears in it. I don't have anything. It is so durable. I carry all my crap in it. It's this giant Louis Vuitton bag. But headphones? Yeah, no. Louis Vuitton. What are you thinking? You go home. You are drunk. Oh, what? Oh, there's a spiky... Okay. Wow, I am really smart. How do you get that guy? That's how you get the guy. When you buy clothes for the brand, it's called conspicuous spending. Yep. It's like every high school student ever. But Mom, it's gotta be Hollister. I saw our mail lady. She had a Hollister package in her car. And I was like, people still buy from Hollister? Hollister still exists? I did not know that. I thought Hollister like went under forever ago. I just didn't expect Hollister to even still stick around. That was popular when I was in school. I could never fit into anything in Hollister because Hollister, everything was ridiculously small. And I'm curvy, so nope, it's not gonna happen. I think I owned one hoodie from Hollister. A hoodie. And even that didn't fit me very well. But I wanted to own something from Hollister. Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, a Hollister box? Really? Shout out to Hollister. And their super dark stores. No, that's Abercrombie. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, that's okay. Abercrombie and Fitch has really dark stores, right? Like, you can't see out of their stores. You go in, like, with a flashlight. I think Hollister is relatively the same way, actually. But Ander, when he worked for Wells Fargo, he was like, man, I can't tell you how often I have had people, because we lived in a pretty affluent area, and he worked really close to our neighborhood. He was like, I can't tell you how many times I've had people come in that are wearing, like, super basic shirts, basic shorts, maybe like some flip-flops or whatever, and they have hundreds of thousands of dollars in their bank account, sometimes millions. And you would never guess it from the way they dress, but, you know, you'd never guess. Is he gonna follow me? He is gonna follow me. Oh, and he is fast. But yes, when you buy something just for the, like, just for the brand, yes. Or wait, did you say brand or logo? Come on, Donkey Kong, work with me here. I'm literally chasing one nanner. Did I not get anything from that? Oh, praise the heavens. Oh, I can't jump up over there. Oh, no. I agree with buying quality, but it needs to make sense. My glasses cost a fair mint, but they have no obvious branding. They're made of titanium, so it's functional. I better not need to buy new frames for a decade. I agree. And I actually remember hearing somebody say, I'm too poor to buy cheap things. Because when you buy, you know, when you buy these knockoff brands, and not always, but when you buy these knockoff brands off of Amazon and stuff, a lot of times you're really just better off just buying the regular, like the actual brand for a little bit more money, because then you have a quality product that's going to last you a long time. Buy it for life, man. It's sad that it's a sin to seem poor in this country. I agree. I totally agree. I certainly wasn't what I consider poor growing up by any means. Like, I usually got I had to wait until Christmas to get, you know, something that I really wanted, or a birthday to get some kind of big thing that I really wanted. But for the most part, wow, what am I doing? For the most part, like, I always had clothes I wanted. I always had, you know, what we needed. We went on trips. I mean, we were your kind of quintessential middle-class family. And to be honest with you, I don't even know exactly how we went on all the trips we went on, because my dad was a theater professor. Parents were teachers. Not to say that teachers can't go on trips, but I don't quite know how we went on all the trips we went on. And then my dad was always like, let's go see a show. Credit. I don't know. Anyway, but I certainly didn't feel like I was poor. Now, Anders' family grew up with hardly anything all the time. They were always struggling. Always, always, always struggling. His mom has always struggled. But you know what? His mom has really bad spending habits. You know, it's really easy to say, oh, well, we've just never had enough money or whatever. But the reality is, you have to be smart with your money, too. You can't just get money and then just be like, you know, there are people that can win the lottery and then go right back to where they started, because they don't know how to, like, save their money. They don't know how to, you know, they don't know what to do with it. So it's fun, somewhat, kind of, to speculate, you know, what I would do if I won the lottery or whatever. But first thing you do if you win that much money, or you get that much money, or inherit a lot of money or whatever, you get a financial advisor. For the love. Have somebody tell you what to do with all that money, because you don't know what to do with all that money. Have you ever had that much money in your life? No. You don't have a clue what to do with all that money. Hire a financial advisor to help you learn what to do with your money so you don't lose it all and go back to where you started. Yeah, my mother-in-law has kind of bad spending habits. So on one hand, yes, things were hard growing up, and, you know, they relied a lot on, you know, the church has a welfare system, or a welfare program. And they relied on that every once in a while. But, you know, as Anders gotten older, and especially since his mom has been, like, in our church congregation, he's like, man, and he's her bishop. There have been times where he's like, man, I just feel like some of this could really be avoided. But, you know, and the thing is, giving money to people like that is not the answer, because they don't know how to use it. Oh, that's what I did before. They don't know how to, like, properly save, and they don't know how to properly... Wow. I'm planning my first vacation ever later this year. Probably shouldn't spend the money, but there's more to life than sitting behind a desk for your entire life. I agree. Where are you going? That is so exciting. I'm really happy for you. That's great. That's so cool. Wherever you go, it will be fantastic. Good for you. Because there does have to be a balance, right? Because, yeah, you can sit there and say, oh, well, it's not practical or whatever, but there is also a balance being like, YOLO. There is definitely... Okay, seriously, gotta wait. Fiscal education is important. There's my little Bubs, who's a year today. Cute little pumpkin doodle. Oh. What time is it? Okay, this will be my last level then. Oh, did I just get a puzzle piece? Oh no, I got a guy. Well, goodness knows I can use those. Wow. Because I am struggling. Like, the first couple of worlds, I was like, yeah, these levels are cool, but I feel like I remember them being a little more intense or a little more clever or whatever in Donkey Kong Country Returns, but I am quickly changing that. East Coast. I've been to New Orleans and Seattle on business. I didn't do anything non-work while there, but I still need to mark the East off the list. Boston, Long Island. That is going to be so much fun. I'm so happy for you. Good for you. Make it happen, man. I would love to take a trip over there. Hold on. She was just chatting for a second. She was like, "What is the matter?" She was up at 5:20. No, 5:40 this morning. Oh, it was early. It was an early day. Seriously, she goes down for her nap around 10 and I go to sleep. I'm so tired. I feel like there's a secret down there, but I'm going to get my save pig. Nope. Once again, we've been here. We've done this before. Thank goodness for the save pig. Save pig saves the day. We're only on O? Holy cow. I am bad at this level. What do I do with this? I don't even know. At least the water's not poisonous. That's helpful. Am I supposed to be... Oh, that's what I do it. Okay. Cool. Great. So which way do I go? Down? Right. Is this a puzzle piece? Oh, soda. Okay, wait, Donkey Kong. Wait. Self. Okay. I need myself a vacation. But you know what? I want to go somewhere, like, totally alone. I love my people and I love my family, but I would love to go someplace alone. That would be fantastic. Oh, I can do that. Okay. This is a... Yes. Okay. Shoot, I would just take a hotel stay for like 2 nights by myself. Oh, these ones stress me out so bad. Although, I guess if you just keep shooting... Ending the stream too early. You know I would stream for like 7 hours if I could. Well, 7 hours is a lot. I don't know. Maybe not 7 hours. I see people that stream for 6 to 7, 7 to 8 hours, whatever. And that does seem like kind of a long time. Y'all would get sick of me. Let's call it what it is. You would. Oh, what? Oh, ha! Bad controls are bad. Not bad, they're just clunky sometimes. I cannot believe we're only at the O. Wow. That is not what happened last time. Okay. That is kind of what happened. Hey, it's Landers! No, we wouldn't. We love you. I love you guys too. You guys totally would. You'd be like, all right, Susie, is it getting to be about time for you to sign off? You've been streaming for... Didn't I already do this? Oh, short-term memory loss. Well, at least I get nanas. There's like a nanometer over there. Well, I guess there is a nanometer because there has to be a nanometer. Oh, which one am I in? I can't even remember which barrel I'm in. I don't think I'd get tired of you, but I think if we were roommates, you would need a lot of attention. I have learned to embrace my solitude. I've learned to be alone. But, oh! Ah! Oh my gosh. You can just ask Ander. Okay, no, it depends on the situation. Because when I used to do lashes, that's not what I meant to do, DK. I actually when I used to work doing like facials and stuff, I would always be like, I'd always come home and I'd always talk and talk and talk and talk and talk because I hadn't been talking all day. But when I did lashes, I talked all day long. And so when I got home, I didn't really have much else to say. Oh, there's a shark. That's right. And that's a puzzle piece. Well, at least I got the puzzle piece. I don't really feel like I need a lot of attention, but I do talk a lot. And all it takes really is Ander to just be like, okay, I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. And I'll be like, oh, sorry, okay. I just assume everybody's always up for listening all the time. Oh, will that work? Yes. Oh, beans. But I'm not one of those people that's like, what are you doing? Caitlin Riley does one of those. She does, that girl that does the impressions, she does like couples during quarantine. What are you doing? Playing Zelda. Really? Really? Yeah. I'm actually really enjoying myself. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. I'll just be in the kitchen. Alone. By myself. She's holding a glass of wine. And he's like, okay. She's like, I need attention. I don't feel like I'm like that. I feel like I just talk a lot. But if I can't talk, you know, if people need, like, if it's not a good time, then I just don't. I have learned how to like curb that. But it definitely held. Ooh, that was really close. That was not as close, and that ruined my chance. Oh, you know what? He might come back. If I go far enough away, he might come back. Take these nanners. What does this do? Oh, I don't have enough nanner power. Dang it. I thought I did. Nope, that is a... Nope. It's an empty nanner bar. Oh, he's not there. Beans. That's okay. Oh, I thought that was... Wow, okay. What is even happening? Wow. Wow. Holy cow. But it is worse as a stay-at-home parent because you only have a baby. You don't get to, like, actually interact with other people. So, it is worse when you have a baby and when you stay home. Oh. With your baby all day. But that's why streaming is so good for me, because it gives me that outlet and I can just talk for a long time. Dang it. I guess we could ask Cage. Yeah, Cage doesn't talk nearly as much as I do. Cage talks more than she'll admit, but she doesn't talk nearly as much as I do. Like, she doesn't... Oh, crap. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go around. Maybe? Can I do that? Is there a bonus down here? Oh, it's a puzzle piece! You know what? Puzzle pieces don't excite me as much as the KONG letters because I don't get a special anything, really, that matters, really, for getting... Oh! For getting... I am almost out of air. Oh, DK. Let's... Okay, or we can die. That's fine. I'm definitely the most talkative out of all my siblings, but my brother is a pretty close second. He can talk a lot, and he likes to talk, and he likes people. He's an extrovert like me. Oh, I hate that they go up and down. Spiky fruits. Whatever you are. What are you? Isn't dragon fruit spiky? I don't even know. Charlotte keeps asking me if I've ever had dragon fruit. No, I have not. I need that bubble. Okay, good. But at least the idea and like the personality trait of mine of being a chatterbox does come in handy as a streamer. I don't feel like there's really usually a lot of dead air in my... Wait, can I... Oh. In my streams. Sometimes, but most of the time. I always have something to say. I always have some sort of story. I always have something to say. I don't know. But it can definitely be a curse, for sure. I think I probably get made fun of, or I think I've talked about this before. I think I get made fun of, or like people say behind my back, you know, well, you know, she just talks a lot. Maybe they don't do it to be mean, but like they're not wrong. But it helps in this situation. Man, I'm tired of spinny platforms. Do you like game show games? I feel like they can be good fodder for talkative streamers. You mean like... Okay, give me an example. Game show games? You mean like Family Feud type stuff? Like to do on stream? Oh, man. Oh, man. There are spikes there. How the... What? Do I have to do all that again? I actually kind of don't. Well, that's not true. I like the games, but I don't ever watch the shows. But you mean like, you don't mean to like talk about it. This is kind of a stupid question, I'm sure, but you don't mean to like talk about on stream. You mean actually doing those things, like doing Wheel of Fortune, like being a host. That's what you mean? Because I could totally do that. We should. Family Feud. But if we're going to do something like that, it can't just be in chat. It needs to be like actual like voice channel. It needs to be like people need to tune in via like with their voices or cameras if you feel so inclined. That would be really fun. I was like talk show games, like talking about like the latest episode of Wheel of Fortune or something. No, like playing the game, Susie. Get with it. There are Family Feud games out there. I just picked up Classic Concentration for NES. It's probably, that is a great idea. It's what I should do. And maybe some people out there think I'm too talkative of a streamer. I don't know. I'd be curious to know. Oh, man. Well, that G is not gonna... Ooh! That was really close. Okay. Oh! Dang it. Monkey swim time! Did you just get back from swimming, Seven? The difference with Susie is that you like to talk with people rather than at people, which is actually a personality trait I really like. Well, that's very kind of you. Sometimes I feel like I do get into like, sometimes I feel like I do get into monologuing, and I really don't mean to. I just always have so much to say. I literally always have something to say. But I like talking with people. You're right. I like getting to know people. It's one of the reasons I love streaming. I love when new people tune in and show up and we get to know these super cool people. And I love when they stick around and then they like stick around for a really long time and come back all the time. That's so great because then we get to know them and oh, it's so cool. Streaming offers so many really cool opportunities to meet people you never would have met otherwise. And I love that. I love getting to know people. I just love people in general, even though they can be idiots. I'm not saying any of you are idiots. I'm just saying we've talked about this. We've talked about this. What did we ask? Why do people do things? Why do people do the things they do? I don't know. Seven's done swimming. I follow... No. Do I follow Scorpio? I don't remember. I think Scorpio followed me and I clicked on his Instagram and he literally, all his pictures are of him doing some sort of like mud run, biking thing, whatever. Literally all his pictures. And I was like, dude, what is that like? I don't understand what that's like. Because that is definitely not the way I roll. No. I have a hard time getting out on a daily walk with my baby. Life is so complicated now. It didn't used to be that complicated. Big difference is you talk to us, not at us, and the stories stay interesting. I'm so glad. I'm glad somebody enjoys my stories. That's good, because I feel like I always have something. But see, that can come across wrong too, because I don't ever want anybody to think that their stories aren't interesting either. I don't ever want to be like, oh, cool story. Yeah, so this one time, I had the same thing happen, but it was cooler. I don't want to be like that. I'm trying to connect. I'm trying to be like, you know, like, I'm trying to like be on the same page. Oh, there's a heart. Well, shut my mouth and paint me red. Can I make this jump over that thing? I mean, really. That was really good. I was really proud of that. That was really good. Oh my gosh. This level. There's going to be an ad starting soon, but it'll only be 60 seconds. Holy cow. I don't know if any of you have to see ads, but... Oh, okay. I don't even know how to get that, and you know what? I'm not even gonna try. I probably just missed a puzzle. Happy sharks. Stoked. Huh. Get me out of here! Well, I feel like I do always have some sort of story for something. And you know, so I actually was just thinking about this the other day. Oh man, I know where that last puzzle piece probably was. It was probably in the water that I missed, and I could have had all 9. It's okay. So this girl pops up in my Instagram feed a lot. Her name is Elise Myers, and she has lots and lots and lots of, I think she has 1 million followers at this point, and she literally just tells stories, like experiences she has. But it's in the way she tells them. She puts like funny little emoticons around, and she just has a really great delivery on her stories. And she's not done up. Most of the time she kind of looks like a stay-at-home mom. She's got her hair up in like this crazy bun, and she doesn't have tons of makeup on and stuff, and her stories are great. They're great. They're usually real life things that happen to her. And I was thinking about that the other day because she pops up a lot in my feed, and I don't actually follow her, but I was just like, so what makes somebody... There is a puzzle piece in that Jell-O. I thought, what makes somebody that popular? I mean, really, like, does she have a more interesting life than most people? Or is she just really good at telling stories that are, does she just have a really good way with delivering a story? Because I think realistically, most people have crazy amounts of stories. Think about your life. Think about all the stuff you've been through in your life. Everybody has crazy stories. Has everybody had a dad that woke up with a Hispanic man in his bed? No, but everybody has super crazy stories. Everybody can come up with a couple stories that are totally crazy. Why are these bananas not coming out? I don't like it. What the heck, man? That makes no sense. Oh, okay. But I think it really is just the delivery, and I think it's also just kind of, she just has a way of, utilizing those emoticons or like those little emojis or whatever. Why do I call them emoticons? Nobody calls them emoticons. Self. I can't talk in groups, but one-on-one I'm great with people. I know a lot of people like that. Being in a group can be really stressful. I totally get that. Ander prefers being one-on-one as well. Groups are really stressful to him. Or maybe not really stressful, but they are stressful. Like, he definitely... People give me energy, so the more people there are, the more energy I get and the more amped up I get, and that's why I have a really hard time, like, leaving parties and stuff like that. Not that I ever go to parties these days, but, like, if there's a luncheon, like, if I invite a bunch of ladies out to lunch, and there are, like, that are in my church congregation, whoa, that is extremely stressful. I'm always the last one to leave. We got an angry bee here, folks. Because I don't want to leave. I have so much fun. But I know not everybody's like that. And I respect that. That's fine. Anders the one that's like texting me in the car. Like, I'm in the car. Where are you? Let's go. I'm like, sorry, I ran into so-and-so and I had to tell her about her shoes. I'm also the type of person that just if I see something that I like that somebody's wearing or whatever, oh, great. So he follows me. Of course he does. I'll be like, I really like your hair or whatever. Good night, Alex. Have a good night. Unlimited power. Oh, this is the fast-moving one that stresses me out. Let's call it what it is. This whole game stresses me out. Like, mad stress. Remember that one time when Bishop told me that he had a cousin or a nephew that was mad about Minecraft, and I thought he meant like angry. And he was like, no, mad, like crazy. Like he's mad over it, like crazy about it. He was like, yep. Susie impersonating Susie. Oh. Yeah, Ander is definitely more of an introvert, and my sister is an introvert. My brother and we are extroverts for sure. But my brother just, even if he thrives on being in groups of people, especially with his job and with traveling and, you know, playing for bands and all that stuff. Like, he deals with so many people. And my brother is the type of person who can make you feel like you are the only person in the room. And that is a gift I do not have. I may be able to talk to people and I may have a good time in groups, on one-on-one groups, whatever. Oh, he's in charge and I am not down. That sucks. We got an angry, murderous bee. But there are just people who literally can just, they make you feel like you are the only person in the room, even if you're in a room full of, you know, 25 people. And that is that's a gift. I've met people like that. And what is with the Jell-O? Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Groups are stressful. I struggle because of my hearing. 2 to 3 people can have conversations with more depth anyway. I do agree. There is a point where it reaches where, like, if you're in a big, giant group of people, it's really hard to really have, like... What? Did that not get me anything? I am offended. I got all those nanners. Oh, there are more nanners. Okay, I see. I understand. Oh, no. Yeah, I would much rather go... I'd rather be in a smaller group, but I do get a lot of energy from people. I like being in, like, big gatherings. But ever since the pandemic and, like, the lockdown, I have definitely learned to kind of live with... I've definitely learned to be okay with my solitude, but only for a certain amount of time. But I think everybody kind of sort of felt that way too. Like, even some of you guys that have told me, you know, yeah, I'm an extrovert. I have a hard time I'm a people person, but I don't like being, like, in the middle of people. Like, you guys struggled too. I remember having conversations about it with you guys, being like, I just need some, you know, people interaction. I don't necessarily want it to be all on me, but I like being around people. How the heck? Okay, like that. But whenever I look at, like, news articles and stuff, and I see all these cool news articles about people doing really amazing things, I'm always so struck by, I don't know, just people in general. I just think people are wonderful, and I think ultimately people are just good. This is so crazy. Brother Cupcake invested all of his skill points in charisma. Well, he had to. I mean, you know, for what he does for a living, like, he has to be charismatic, and he has to... That's just part of... I don't know. What's interesting about my brother is... There are so many interesting things about my brother, and my brother is awesome, and we love my brother. But, what I found very interesting was when he was trying to rise with the bands that he was in and everything. It was really fascinating to watch them practice because they all faced him. My brother was the drummer. The drummer's in the back of the stage. But all of them, lead singer, guitar, bass, everybody, they all turned around and faced Joe. And I don't watch a lot of band practices. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't feel like that's very common. He was absolutely the glue that held those bands together, for sure. And for sure. That sounded so teeny bopper. He was the glue that held them together, for sure. But, you know, most of the time people think it's like the lead singers or whatever. And a lot of the lead singers think that. A lot of the lead singers, hey, it's Rumi! For sure. Yeah, for sure. That's terrible, and I should never say that again. But... And I actually think my brother's lead singer at the time did think that and was like, you know, I'm the only thing holding this band together. Which is not true, because they all relied so much on my brother. So I'm proud of him. I'm really proud of what he's done with his life. He has kind of a crazy story because he was super overweight as a kid, and wow, that is mega stress as well. And he always wanted to be a drummer, and all of us, you know, he was a little Utah, and all of us were like, okay, really? That sounds fun. Nobody knew how to handle that. Everybody was like, okay. This is... Oh, it's ice. Oh, got it. Got it. And he did it, man. Oh, it freezes over again. It must be heckin' cold here. Man. But he did it. He made it happen. I'm really proud of him. Oh, I thought that was a puzzle piece. For sure. Oh my gosh. So many commands during tonight's stream. Wow. Ah! Oh, what? That was wrong. And I feel like I should probably go back and try that again, but I'm not going to. Oh, now we got a flying nanner. Sometimes those give you puzzle pieces and sometimes they do not. Where does this go? That's where it goes. Ah! Charlotte would love this level. Popsicles! Ooh, it is a good thing I did not jump on you, my dude. Ah! Ah! So much stuff going on. Yeah, I need to find all these new commands. There's like, well, Charlotte gave us It's Prime Time, so that's definitely gonna be one. I do like For Sure. That's great. For sure. Yeah, no, he's in charge. For sure. Sounds like a very Utah thing to say. That's a Utah accent right there. For sure. Maybe? I don't know. 7 is in Utah, so he can actually like agree, like he can confirm better than I can, because I haven't been to Utah in a long time. Oh, I want that. Oh, boo, boo. That's where I want to go. But, well, okay. Cannot keep straight what is happening. I can't. I do like For Sure, though. For sure. I did not really... I meant to say... I don't know what I meant to say. I mean, I did mean to say For Sure. It just didn't come out right. Oh, I remembered. I better get a puzzle piece for this. Nope, because I missed a banana. Dang it. What is even... What is the point of getting one banana? I just realized you get banana power when you have a buddy. Can't have banana power on your own. Utah's not just a place, but a state of mind. I haven't heard that since high school. You mean For Sure? Or the Utah accent? Oh, man. 7, are you originally from Utah? No. You told me where you were from, and now I can't even remember. Ohio? Shoot, now I can't even remember. I'm a terrible friend. Dang it! Donkey Kong! Utah is definitely a state of mind. For sure. Oh, this is why streaming makes me so happy. These are the types of things that happen. So great. I love it. Oh. I didn't even get anything. Except bonked on that. Okay. Huh. Ah! Oh my gosh. These levels are so insane. At least they give me an extra guy every time. Thanks, Retro Studios. You are so kind. I didn't even get anything for getting all these nanners. This is funny at this point. Rip Baroni. Raised in Utah, missioned in Maryland. Wife is from Ohio. That's where Ohio came in, and we lived there for a few years. So many elbows, so little time. I just am proud that people don't think I'm from Utah. People are like, oh, really? You sound like you're from California. I take that as a compliment. That means I say my INGs properly. Such a blessing. You know what I can do? I can roll. Can't I? Oh, yes. But not fast enough! Where the... I'm gonna rage quit here in a minute. No! I only have 98 lives! I need that 99! I don't even get anything for all these nanners. Okay, okay, okay. And I get this one. Oh, 10. I have to say, that is legitimately one of my favorite ones. That's one of my favorite commands. It is so stupid, but it's so great. Ladies! I was like, when are we ever going to use this? But it is too good. I'm very proud of that. Oh, that was so bad. I need... That was the same. Okay, hold on. Why? Why is it... Why am I sucking? Gotta beat this level. I remember I used to duet myself in Twitch Sings. That was kind of a trip. I didn't ever think it was that exciting, but people were always like, sing with yourself! The only one I really remember doing that to... Oh, no, I did Mother Knows Best. I do recall that. Okay, got that puzzle piece. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's it? Oh, no? Well, I can't use nanner power unless I have a friend. Oh, no. Come on! Boo! Boo. Boo. Ugh, why didn't I think of that? Think of what? You'd swear they were the same person. Oh, Rumi, sing with yourself? I don't remember what happened. I think I came across, like, my own duet under something. I think it was a Disney song. I think it was Arabian Nights or something. I feel like that was it. And people were like, and I was like, haha, I can sing with myself. And everybody was like, holy crap, do it. So I did. I didn't think it was nearly as exciting as everybody else did, but everybody else got a big kick out of it. So I have lots of these coins. This level is insane. Truly, truly insane. Oh. Oh, watch yourself. Watch yourself. Oh. Bam! One of these days, I would really like to make a duet compilation with my Twitch friends. I want to do an Xmas album and a Valentine's album. Oh, that sounds so fun. That sounds really fun. I know people do karaoke and stuff. My problem is, I feel like if you do it live, isn't there some sort of... Isn't the sync off? Oh, snap. Okay, we have a boss. I'm going to try and beat the boss. I might rage quit. We'll see. I'm going to try and beat the boss, and then it will legitimately be time to sign off. I would not want to do a live one. It's awful. Yeah, I feel like the sound is off, the sync is off. Like if you're streaming at the same time as somebody else, I don't know. Joliet used to do live duets, like right in the now. She used to do live duets, and I don't know how she did that because I feel like there's always some sort of like delay. I don't know. What are we fighting? A big giant piece of fruit? A fruit bat? Some woman with a bunch of fruit on her. Oh, nope. It's a polar bear with a popsicle. I guess that makes sense. I should have seen that with all the ice. That reminds me of Schlitterbahn. Oh, snap. Oh, he's mad. My popsicle! I'm gonna freaking kill you with my giant what is that, a mace? Kind of? Wow, okay. Okay, we cannot roll on this fellow. We can't hit him. Dude, he has like pecs. Oh. And we're also trying to balance. He's kicking those so gently. He's like, here, have an ice cube. Have an ice cube. Okay, we jump on that, and then we jump on you, right? Yes, right. Oh, I need that heart. Okay.
Let's just hug.
Yeah, can we just talk it out?
Hug it out.
Let's just hug. I know we can just talk this out. I can buy you a new popsicle. I just came across a bunch of popsicles. They were huge. Oh, bad situation. Am I supposed to be rolling into these? Nope. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay. All right. I got that. Oh, no. Okay. Oh. So far. Okay. You know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to jinx this fight. Oh. Oh, it's when they cuss and then they get really mad. Oh, no. That was helpful. Oh, let's get him. Take that. Oh, no. Which side? Oh, no. He's going to be right there. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. 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 So much is happening. He's turning purple. Why is he purple? Was his popsicle purple? Is this when he gets dizzy? Yes. Okay. Take that. I want those nanners. Oh, no. Ah! I will be so shocked if I can do this in one go. That'll be the first time this whole game that I have done a boss in one shot. Right? Oh, crap. Dang, crap. Double crap. I really need Dixie. Like, I could not do this fight without Dixie. Pretty sure. I need her little hair swivel. Flip her hair back and forth. That's what I need. Like that. Chin itches. Can't scratch it because I'm stressed. Got too much going on. I assume if I fall into the water, I probably die. Oh. How tall do these things get? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Wow, you are an angry bear. Okay. All right. It was just a popsicle. Oh, that was sneaky. Oh, I lost her. Crap. Oh my gosh. What? You've got to be kidding. I hate this. This chain. This. Ah! I would have been so surprised. Scratch it with the mic. No, my mic is too smooth. Okay, all right. This is doable. This. Oh, crap. I think I made the wrong choice. I think her little, like, hair lift is better. I don't know. We'll see. It's just a popsicle, my dude. Just. How is. Just go grab some of this purple water and put it in a... What am I doing? I'm not even paying attention. Why? I was not even aware that that the fight even started. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to do this fight without Dixie. Guess we'll see. Gentle kick. Gentle kick. Oh. Take that. We can move this fight along. It's just a popsicle, my man. Oh. I thought there was a bug on me. I think it's just a hair. Oh my gosh. It is. I think it's a hair. I can feel it. Oh, I thought there was a bug literally crawling on my arm. This guy reminds me of the Coke Bears, except very aggro. Yes. Truth. Oh, I thought there was a bug crawling on me. And now I'm going to feel... Yeah. Thanks, hair. I'm going to feel bugs crawling on me. Need that. I also need that. Take that. Oh, I can still feel it. Swore there was a bug on me. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, I know. You're tough. Oh, does he do it? Oh, nope. You know what? Honestly, that would probably make me dizzy too. Spinning is not fun. I do not like spinning. It is not a good time. That, okay, I need to remember, that moves really slow. That ice little wave thing, that moves really slow. Oh. Oh, okay. I like how he sits and slides, like, spins around, though. It's not a super menacing move. Ah! I'll take that. Okay, slow ice wave. Oh, no. That's right. I need to... Oh, crap! Oh, oh my gosh. Whoa, that was close. I'm gonna do it again. He does it like one more time, every time, right? He adds, oh, that is helpful. Yes. Thank you. Is he gonna cuss me out again? Yes. Time to get serious. I need to make that. I need to make that. Oh. Oh, crap. I just lost my bomb. I forgot. It was going to go off. I thought it would just wait there for me. Dang it. Oh. He, like, hesitates on one of them. Yeah. I see that. I see what you did there. Man alive. This is so intense. Oh, that's right. Slow. Oh, no. Wasn't close enough. Okay. I'll get him. I still have 3 hearts. This would be a Pepsi bear. Yes. Much more angry. Okay. Kick. I'm not even gonna try with the bomb. Oh, what? Oh. So if you miss it, there's no way through it? Oh, that is just terrible. How do you dodge that? Seriously, I don't know how to time that right. Oh, yes I do. Oh, and I got a heart. Fantastic. Actually, no I don't, but it was just luck. Come on. Seriously, these fights are so long. Oh, we're changing it up now. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Well, that is actually kind of weirdly helpful because now I'm not. Oh gosh! I don't have time to jump there. But I have a heart. Yes! Oh, I didn't do the hit thing. Dang it. That hasn't happened in any of the boss fights until now. Okay. Whew. G G G G G G G G G. Sounded more like J. Aw, beans. Oh, we're at the end. JJ. That's like for sure. JJ. Oh my gosh, good job. JJ. Okay. This is where I sign off for the night. I am getting punch drunk. I'm tired. I'm gonna be up early with my babies. JJ, yeah. Exclamation point JJ. JJ. Pretty soon, this whole stream is gonna be filled with nothing but just freaking Susie anecdotes. Is that the right term? No. Anecdote? No. Like Susie quotes. Just Susie sound effects constantly. As if they're not already. Gosh. I'm a walking cartoon character. I just am. I have been pretty much all my life. It's something I've been made fun of all my life. Just the fact that I'm so animated, but whatever. It works for me. It works for me on screen because it's entertaining, I guess, but Tommy! Susie allegories? Is that what I mean? Is that what I was looking for? Allegories, sound effects, sound bites? Tommy Cade! How are you, Tommy? Where do you hail from? Where are you watching from? Where are you tuning in from? I hope you're somewhere safe. I'm worried about everybody over in Ukraine, and that was one of the reasons I got so stressed out last night. I was just like, man, the world is ending. Gas is going to be so expensive. What if people stop booking fishing trips? What am I going to do? What if we can't pay our mortgage? You know, it snowballs. Totally snowballs. Chicago! Chicago. It's cold there, yeah? Is it cold in Chicago right now? Probably. It's been cold here, honestly. It's been really cold here. We had a little cold snap that came through, and I'm salty about it. But it's okay. I'm in Texas, so it actually should... I think it'll be a little bit warmer tomorrow. And then all of a sudden on Friday, things get just, like, super crazy. So... Oh, it's still snowing? Oh, man. Yeah, see, I'm originally from Utah, and I moved to get away from the snow. I don't do snow. Nope. And for a while, like back when I worked at a salon, a beauty salon for years when I lived in Austin. We're not in Austin anymore, but they would always be like, don't you miss the snow? Aren't you used to this kind of cold weather because of the snow? Ma'am, I have not lived in Utah in over a decade. I am not used to the snow anymore. Maybe I was at one point, but today is not that day. That ship sailed a long time ago. I am not used to the cold weather. I'm not used to the snow. No. Move to get away from the snow. Relatable. Yep. Yes. And I don't know if we'll be in Texas forever. Like, I really don't want to stay in Texas if I can help it unless we can live in Austin. And obviously Austin is completely out of the question because it's so unbelievably expensive. So I don't see us staying in Texas forever. And I don't know where we'll go because we don't want snow. We got to go someplace that doesn't snow, and we have to go someplace with really great bass fishing. Someplace we can afford. Someplace, you know, that doesn't, what did basically Dad say? Hate education. I feel like Charlotte's doing fine in school, and I feel like she's got a really good teacher, but Dublin? Is it cold in Dublin right now, Landers? Seven says it's snowing in his part of the West as well. That is just terrible. I'm so sorry. It's definitely not snowing here, but speaking of Friday, actually, when things get like super bad. So normally I stream on Thursdays at noon. That is not going to be the case this Thursday. I have to switch this Thursday with Friday. So I'll be going live on Friday at noon instead. I'm going to update that on my Twitch like schedule page, like on my Twitch channel page. And I'll update it in the Discord and everything. This doesn't happen very often, but it just happens sometimes with my husband's work and stuff. Things just have to kind of, you know, shift around every once in a while. So I'll be back on Friday instead of Thursday. And that'll be at noon. And then, of course, I'll be back on Sunday. But it looks like we're at the last world. I'm trying to decide if I should do some off-stream grinding to try and find all the KONGs so I can do the shrines, because the shrines are like super intense. But if not, we can just... My guess, I don't know how long this will take me. This is a whole world. I feel like I've done like one world per stream. And I'm scared of this world because ice, it's just never... I moved to get away from snow. I don't like it. I don't like it in games. I don't like ice in games. I don't like... But I doubt this will take me much longer than a stream or two. So I don't know. We'll kind of have to wait and see. But those shrines are really great. They're really fun, but they're like super diabolical. Anyway, okay. Well, it's time for me to sign off. I need to go wind down, and some great levels here in World 6. The silhouette one is incredible. Oh man, I'm excited. Tommy, you caught me right at the end of my stream. I'm so sorry. Whenever somebody new shows up, like right at the end, I'm always like, no, we didn't get time to like hang out and like chat and get to know each other. Darn, 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 darnity darn. Less than birthday. Yeah, yep. My baby's birthday was today. She turned 1, so bless her little pumpkin doodle heart. But see you later, Aardvark. I love that Landers reminds me of that every single time because I literally forget about it until Landers says it, and it makes me so happy. Yep, little pumpkin doodle. Oh, she is so cute. I just want to eat her. I don't know why cute babies make that feeling happen, but they do. Like, I want to like nibble on her cheeks. I don't know why. That's so weird. And I'm not alone. I've been told that by other people too. It's weird. Anyway, so everybody have a great rest of your night. In Tagalog, that feeling is called... Okay, I'm totally going to botch this pronunciation. I also botched the word pronunciation. Oh my gosh. What time is it? I need the sleep. It's 11:15. It's called cute aggression. Well, it is real. Because sometimes I look at her and I'm just like, ah, you're so cute. I just can't stand it. Ah. How do you pronounce that? Gigil? 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 Gigil. I can't sign off until I know. Because I don't think it's Gigil. Hard G. It is Gigil? Or Gigil? Gigil. Well, I feel it a lot when I'm with her. Because she's just so stinking cute. Charlotte was the same way. Giggle, giggle, giggity, giggity, giggity. Giggle. Oh my gosh. Tonight's stream was so bonkers. It was all over the place. It got started super rough and everything was crazy. Oh, okay. Hopefully Friday. So I feel like my day streams are just a little less chaotic because my child is at school. Anders home with the baby. Like, I feel like they're slightly less chaotic. So, okay. I'm going to say goodnight. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here, for engaging in chat, and for keeping the conversation going. You guys are great. And all day today, I was like, oh, I get to stream tonight. I am so lucky. I am so happy I get to stream. I'm really glad I added a 3rd stream to my week because I think taking it away now would be really, really hard. I mean, it's working. It's totally working. So I look forward to this so much. You guys bring such joy. So I really appreciate it. Gigil. Okay. I will try to remember that. But everybody have a good rest of your night or morning, future, wherever you are. Landers. See you later, Aardvarks. Less than elbows to everybody. If you enjoyed your time here and you... Do I have the caps lock on? No, I do not. And you'd like to join my Discord, please do. We have a really good time there. It's a very positive place. Lots of memes and dad jokes and book recommendations and all sorts of stuff. So feel free to do that. Follow the channel if you enjoyed this content. I appreciate all of it. I appreciate all of you a lot. So welcome, Tommy, being here for the last tiny bit of my stream. I appreciate that. And I'm sorry I've got to sign off, but I do need to go to bed. So I will see everybody on Friday at noon. Like I said, I'll put that in the Discord. So everybody have a good night. And I love you all. And I will see all of you guys next time on Friday this week. I'll see y'all later.